Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm gonna be Irish now.
No.
Hello. Good evening. It is in fact Grelwald. It's Friday. It's our usual time, our usual day, guys. We're doing all right. As you can possibly tell, we're one down. At some point we will have a Moons. He will arrive from work, but he probably finished work about 5 minutes ago. So he'll arrive at some point soon. We hope. But until then, once Ruth and Gabriel have finished abusing each other. Hi, welcome back. It feels like it's been forever because we had the battle royale, so like time has passed for us. It's been like a month since we've done main campaign, which is possibly why some of us forgot to do level ups. But it's okay, we're all done now. We're all sorted. Everybody's leveled up. Everybody's level 9. So, last arc, Luther's arc. You went into the Stygian forest. You killed his god patron thing. He was a dick, and you were like, "Fuck you!" And you stabbed him until he was dead. It was a really hard fight, but you did well. Then you came back to the Stygian forest, had a bit of a calmer, chiller return. Aside from Hathor continually getting sicker and also more on fire.
Just like Gabriel, IRL.
Just like Gabriel, who's also ill again.
And on fire.
Not on fire, but still. But yeah, so you know, it's been fun time getting back and forwards, and you've been busy. You managed to get all the way back through the Elven Glades, checked in with Luther's parents. Kitto fucked a random shopkeeper. You know, it was great. It was a great time. Nerin bought really cute jewelry for Cacula because brothers and we love them. You know, everybody had a good time. And you got back to the city, and you weren't back in the city for very long, maybe a day or two, when Hathor got a ping from Atri early this morning. It's 9-10 a.m. and Atri's like, "Can you come and see me, because I need something and Frostfire needs something. We'll meet you at the docks today. We'll be there. Can you help us out with some stuff?" And so that's what you're gonna do. In the brief interlude, obviously there was a battle royale. I believe the team containing Hathor, Nerin, and Ezra won, which means that for this day, you guys have a permanent bless spell. So until you next take a long rest, you have plus 1d4 to all attack rolls and saving throws.
Nice.
Yes, so that was the result of the battle royale, which you had a weird dream about, and you all woke up like, "Wow, I can't believe I can't remember anything. Did I wake up? Was something going on? I don't know."
But then why do I have the stab wounds, Aleks?
You don't.
Why do I have the
Why
stab?
do you have the stab?
Why did we all wake up at the same time, Aleks?
I don't know. You'll have to talk about that with yourselves, won't you?
We've all got a really good body clock.
I had a dream. I fucking what?
And then you don't remember what you had a dream about. It's gone. Goodbye. Like,
Bye-bye.
tears
Do we
in your-
remember that Talos and Jaffe exists, though?
No. I'm sorry. You do
Bad.
not remember that Talos and
Can we
Jaffe
remember
exists.
in real life?
Yes, you can remember in real life that Talos and Jaffe
Yay.
exists.
No, we have to forget.
No,
Given you
he
can,
has now been erased from our
Okay.
memories. So,
Also, we should change our nicknames because we're all the mean nicknames. I don't want
yeah.
to be crueler anymore.
So,
Oh no, this is Hathor. This was Hathor's nickname beforehand.
yeah, I was gonna say Hathor was always Hathor.
I fixed it.
Nicer. Okay. Okay. Let me just put on the correct sound. There's the ambience of Utopia. I wondered where it got to. Okay. So you guys, it's been a little while since I've had the correct music. There we go. So early morning, about 9 or 10 a.m. in Rosanna's house. Hathor, you've just had the ping from Atri asking you at some point to meet them at the on the docks, at the Sky Docks, whenever you can, mentioning that yes, you need to assist him and probably also Frostline with some things, because they don't know what they're doing. Because there's some stuff, but actually, you remember? Do you remember Atri's message from the end of last session? He is terrible at talking over this kind of thing. Because he just sends far too many sending messages. It is currently, according to my notes, sometime in June. Calendar, the 25th of Brean, which is June. So, in case you wanted to know what the date was, it doesn't have any
birthday.
It doesn't have any meaningful statements. I don't think, because the last meaningful thing was the summer solstice, which was the 21st.
Oh, that train was my computer fan. Oh no.
Yeah, none of your birthdays are. You're all, apart from Kitto, you're all.
We're all
Whoa.
I am very well.
We're all
Winter babies, I think
winter
is what
babies.
they were going to say.
Yes, apart from Kitto, you're all winter babies.
When's Kitto's birthday?
July, the end of July.
Isn't November 12th?
honestly,
Next
Kitto,
month.
always have to be different.
And what was my birthday? I can't remember.
30th of December.
30th of December.
It's the main
That's
character
mine.
syndrome
Yeah.
that he has been inflicted with through no fault of my own.
Yeah, Luther's is the 15th of November, Nerin's is the 27th of November, Cacula's is the 21st of January, Ezra's is the 17th of January, Hathor's is the 30th of December, and Kitto's is the 21st of July. They're not called that, but I'm not going to bother giving you the actual names.
The summer baby bitch boy energy.
Yeah.
What about Luther?
Luther's is November.
Yeah, but summer.
Yeah, well, that's not your fault.
Blame the seasons, not me.
Hello, Father, get off.
Just tried to drink water with the lid on.
I appreciate. Hello, it's good to see you. So, what are you up to in this early morning?
I'm gonna be
Wake up
making
feeling like a sore
food.
loser.
Breakfast.
Awakening.
Breakfast. Okay, excellent. We can do breakfast. So
Breakfast.
you guys head into the main area where the big kitchen is, where Rosanna is. You appear to have missed early breakfast, i.e. the big breakfast that usually contains all of the children, because
Oh god.
you were tired.
So I'm glad Niimi got it.
Yeah, no, I also... Alex, the breakfast should not contain all the children.
You know what I meant?
Delicious.
You know what I meant? You know what I meant.
Uh-huh.
Appear to have missed the communal breakfast by maybe half an hour or so. So Rosanna is currently doing the washing up. But it's not super rare when you're living with Rosannas for you to occasionally miss the communal breakfasts, because they tend to be quite early, especially if so the kids have what's the word? School. They have
Cool.
yeah, because they have community school with
No, I was
the
just
temples
laughing
do it.
that you forgot the word for school.
Look,
Let's be nice to
I will
Alex. There's
drink
been too
more,
much
like-
bullying already.
you are so mean to me. I have moved house today, and I have
That's
to move
fair.
again in 3 days. Leave me alone.
That's
You're
fair.
putting Alex down. No,
Look,
not
I'm
like that.
trying my best here. Okay. And I'm trying to make sure that Mooney at some point turns up, so I'm multitasking. Leave me alone.
You're
What are you
doing
doing?
great.
Love you.
Shut up. And what are you doing?
I have
Breakfast.
a bowl of cereal and/or bread, depending on what food is available in this
There
time
is
period.
usually
You're gonna
bread.
dip the bread in the cereal, Jake.
Nope, there is not
Delicious, delicious
cereal.
milky stew.
Cereal does not exist yet. You can have bread.
But Luther just thought of a really great idea.
We should.
Just plain.
We need a conversation to make plans, except Kitto would not instigate this conversation.
Yeah, this is. I'm
Mhm.
like,
Oh,
The rest of us
Instigate
know
this
that you've received this
conversation.
message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I would instigate this conversation. I just can't get a word in edgeways.
will all of you behave? Calm down.
We got I got a ping last night. This morning, actually wants us to go see them, and Frostline too.
Sounds
Are
important.
you okay?
I'm just ill.
Hathor, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no,
dying
I thought I was going to project the whole vomit.
Cacula will like kind of come forward and set some
Please
like
do not.
tea with honey in front of him, and then can he like press his hand against Hathor's forehead like
You
a
can
when your
roll
mum's
me a-
checking
swat
whether
you
you've got a
away.
fever?
You can roll me a medicine check.
Hathor's trying to swat you away like a petulant child.
Oh dear. That's not a good con save, Hathor.
It really
That's
isn't, is it?
bad con save. What's this? Okay.
That's not a good medicine.
It's not a good
check
medicine
either.
check. Cacula, he's definitely burning up. He definitely has a fever. Hathor, you feel fluish. You're not gonna vomit, you're not nauseous. You're just, your throat is really sore and you feel very cold, and your head achy. Yeah, you feel like you're coming down with the flu, basically.
Do you want to stay here today? We can go talk to Atri.
No,
You're burning
fine,
up.
I wanna go see that.
Rush might do you some
Hathor.
good.
I
You have
wanna
never
go see
found
that
a-
tree. I'm
Maybe they could-
fine.
You clearly aren't.
Maybe there's like a shop somewhere where we could get something which could ease your ailments.
I have been ill before. I will be ill again. It's fucking flu. It's fine.
Yeah, but if you go and
Yeah, but-
infect the whole Peak Skipper crew, they'll be a bit pissed off with you. Is
And
all
when
I'm saying. But
Frostline
do what you want.
and when Frostline typically requests of us something, it involves us getting into danger.
I'll just
We need
stand
your
2
input.
meters apart as per.
Time for
I'll wear a face mask.
And
Stand
with
2
that,
meters
the
apart.
session has been dated. Oh,
Rosanna, do you have
No!
any face masks?
Yep.
Wash my hands to the tune of Happy Birthday.
Rosanna will look up and kind of come over to Hathor and press her own hand against your. If you try and swat her away, she will grab your wrist because this is your mother and you.
I
do
am
not
not
get to swat her
attempting
away.
that.
She'll have more problems than the flu.
Yeah, you'll have more problems with the flu. You'll have Rosanna, and she like, and she reaches out and she casts Lesser Restoration on you, and for a moment the symptoms have seemed to subside. Your throat's still sore, but you're not actively burning up.
Yay.
I don't like the use of the phrase burning up repeatedly here, I've got to say. I know it's common flu parlance, but like, I don't
Also
like
is on
it.
fire
You.
sometimes.
I don't like it.
Do what you want. If you want to come, you can come. What are we
What?
going now?
I mean, we can do.
Finish our toast first, surely. Did they
Right.
sound like they were in trouble?
No, odds and ends by the sounds of
Alright.
it.
Toast it is then, and Cacula will set a plate of
See-
toast down
Cacula,
assertively in front of Kitto.
Cacula, can you just say that word one more time? Just say the one with beginning with a T. Say it again.
Toast.
Thank you.
All right.
You say it very nicely.
Oh, well, I'm glad you think so. I'll be around if you'd like me to say it again.
Don't say it 3 times in the mirror, that summons a
You
demon.
say the O very. I say toast.
That does not summon a toast demon. Those don't exist.
It summons
As far as we know,
a
no one's
face
here to do
predator.
it.
No toast demons.
You
They aren't.
will go and sit back down in his chair across the table, just kind of whispering toast to himself. Toast. Toast.
Toast.
Toast.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you guys heading up to the docks.
Yes.
Are you gonna tell Atri you're coming, or are you just gonna go stand at the docks and hope?
Yeah, but I'm gonna get
Entry,
within 100.
baby.
I'm gonna get within
Toast.
120 feet and cast
And
message,
then cast message. Yeah,
rather than sending.
yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
Yeah, I'll cast message and go, hey Atri, we are on our way. Message, so 120 feet, be with you in like a minute. That okay?
There's a brief pause, and then, oh yes, no worries, always fine with me. I'll come find you.
I was gonna say, where are we heading?
Yeah, no, stay there. And then a second later, you see the pa, 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 and there's the little gold cobbled body of Atri.
I love him so much.
Comes running from around one of the other ships, and he's like, "Hi!"
I'll be like, oh, don't hook me, I'm ill.
I'm not sure kobolds can get I don't think I can catch things from you.
Okay.
We have to. Yeah, he gives you a hug. We have completely different immune systems. I'm cold-blooded. Anyway, so he kind of gives a sidelong glance. Can everybody make me a perception check, please?
Can do.
Oh, good for Atri.
I'm giving roll
If you ask
21
so
last chance
nicely.
to roll well.
Yeah, same here.
Perception. Here we go.
Oh well, it obliged. I
Hey.
gotta
It sure
say,
did.
it
Less is
obliged.
only on attacks and saving throws.
Yeah, it's not on checks,
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
I'm just making sure I'm not forgetting.
No, you're fine. Let me check Atri's perception modifier, because he rolled an 18, which is very good for him.
Perception or deception? Did you say?
Perception.
Per.
You're not deceiving Atri. Or
Okay.
anything. Yeah.
No, he's deceiving us. That's what I was worried about.
No. This is to check that you're not being followed.
Okay.
Atri is being on edge, clearly. 22, 26.
Understandable.
Yep. Okay, so everybody actually, pretty sure. Yep, everyone. Because everybody rolled over a 15. You take a glance around, taking note from Atri, who pauses and does the whole like side-eye glancing around. You take note and you immediately also check that you're not being followed. There's a fair amount of activity on the docks this morning. It's not an unusual thing. It's a particularly busy season is summer, because it's a good season for harvesting various amounts of tree. So the lumber is very good at this point. But nobody seems to be paying a massive amount of attention to you, and you're not being followed at any point. Actually gives you a quick, 2 claws, follow me, and leads you around the back of a smaller, like the Sky Docks has all of these warehouses that are set up directly across from where the ships dock, which are usually full of whatever the ships are docking or removing. And he leads you back around the back of several of them, and he leads you right along to a far one, and there is a back door, and then there's a tiny little chalked X, which I think Cacula, you'd be the only one to notice it, like just above the ground, and actually puts one foot claw on top of it very gingerly, and then taps his foot 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, and a back door that you couldn't see, that was basically seamlessly integrated with the wood, slides inwards and actually gestures you inside. And
Very impressive.
Thanks. We've been it's an old hideout for the crew, but keeping ourselves off the. We're still keeping ourselves out the radar,
Hmm.
And it actually leads you inside. You come inside, and for those of you who don't have dark vision, it's not very well lit. There's enough light for you to dimly see, like dim lighting, but it's not super well lit. And you kind of blink and frown a little bit as the lights get brighter and darker, and actually leads you down a set of spiral staircases into like a slight basement area. And then you're suddenly you take a moment, and suddenly the lighting is much brighter down there. There's a lot more torches, and you blink for a second as your eyes readjust, and you can see the collected crew of what was once the Peak Skipper down here. It's not a very big room, and they've certainly been sleeping here as well. There's a lot of mattresses and rolled up bed sheets in the corner. Currently actually like comes in and is immediately like one hand on his chest stopped by Fenrir, and then realizes it's you guys and just lets you in. And actually kind of gives a wave. Frostlion sat poring over some maps in the corner, with Cassandra on one side, and across from him Karnassa, and he looks up. Oh, hello. Good to see you again.
I
Come in.
Again.
Sorry, it's not much.
No, it's all right. Do you need anything?
No, it's fine. Just the safest place we've got. You probably can't see, but the warehouse upstairs belongs to us as well. It's currently containing the remains of what we've got started so far. And you can tell that not all of the crew are here. Like several members of the crew are missing. Most of the stronger members of the crew appear to be missing as well. And actually like gives you a wave and goes, Hathor and Ezra, come find me in a bit. Talk to Captain first, and I need you for something else. And he heads back upstairs. Frostlion kind of. The ship is being built. I'll take you up in a moment, because I need some help with it, I guess. Moons has said he's on his way home, so he will be soon.
I'm guessing not necessarily for manual labor.
Oh yeah, no. I need you for. Okay. I'm not going to bother explaining the incredibly detailed mechanics that, frankly, I don't understand of what I require. Actually understands it. I need a form of stabilizing crystal. Hathor, you can roll me an Arcana check.
Yes, I will roll you an Arcana check.
Good. When Frostlion mentions requiring a stabilizing crystal, you're like, okay, how would I use something like that? Like, what would I? Oh, okay. Probably there is some form of connections between the consistent output of energy and the way that the ship controls various parts, like the rudders and the input and output of energy and various things like that. And a stabilizing crystal likely manages the more arcane forms of that, especially if you're using pure arcane power. You're going to need more stabilizing crystals. You're going to need more things that can stabilize the kind of increased power requirements, to make sure that something like this doesn't overload a set of gears or anything like that. To the rest of you, you're like, wow, sure is a bit of tech that you need to make ships fly. Unless anybody else has Arcana, I don't think anybody else has got proficiency. If you've got proficiency in it, you're welcome to roll it, but it's like a...
No, I don't.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you're like, yep, okay, sure. Frostlion needs some tech thing to make the ship be a ship. Good, excellent. And he's like, problems. I reckon we're going to need double the amount. Actually agrees. They're not cheap at all, and we really can't farm them ourselves. Now, the Forest Runner owes me a favor. Like a big favor. Well, they owe Atri, but they owe us a very large favor. So, I'm hoping that if you were to go speak to a member of the Forest Runner, either their bosun or their quartermaster or their captain, whoever's available, I know it's in port, I've seen it, you'd be able to negotiate something. I'd do it myself, but he kind of gestures around them. We're kind to keep a very low profile until this thing's finished.
Are we wanting to acquire theirs or get them to help us acquire our own?
Most ships have a small stock of few in case something goes wrong. they likely have spares, and because they can go harvest their own, they may be willing to give us their spares.
Okay.
And if they can't?
If they can't, then they may be able to offer some other solutions.
Righto.
They may know somebody else. I can't promise you they won't ask you to do something for it. They owe us. They owe us, but I'm not sure they owe us that much. They may ask you to do a small job for them at something.
Oh, we're happy to do it, and we have plenty of money now. Actually, if they need that too, do you need some?
Say that again.
Do you need money, baby?
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Cacula's just saying we have a bunch of money now. If they need money, that's fine. Do you need money?
No. We have managed to make the.
Hello? Yes, you're here now.
There we go.
We have managed to make the.
Rose. We've managed to make the money that you gave us before go pretty far. We're quite good.
I'm glad.
We're Sky Pirates. The problem is less that we need the funding and more that this kind of material is incredibly difficult to come by without being noticed. They're pretty much only used for stabilizing this kind of power. And if we were to, say, steal some from the Black Mark, which we have definitely done before,
I'm down for stealing.
that's the other option. Start with the Forest Runner. Theirs are probably stolen anyway, to be honest. But they do owe us a favor. And from there, we can go talk. We can maybe try and get our hands on some through the Black Mark. They're just a bit of a rarity, unfortunately.
When you say farming, do you mean farming through the Black Mark, or do you pick them up else? Can you pick them up elsewhere as well?
You can pick them up elsewhere. They require going pretty deep into the Baywick Range, though. It's not a safe journey.
Okay.
And we also don't have a ship to do it currently.
Not something we can walk on foot.
No.
They're like geodes. They're a rich blue-purple, and they're about this big. And they grow in clusters that resemble geodes within the insides, on the outsides of incredibly cold mountainous areas. They grow almost like flowers. They're very powerful, very good for stabilizing magical technology. Very difficult to harvest without getting killed by giants.
Right. Because I was going to say, if it's not over an hour, 2 hours into the mountains, then I could always turn into a giant eagle and polymorph someone else. We can go and pick some up the side of the cliff face, but I can't really polymorph giants away as a problem, so...
Yeah, it would be out of character. I'm picturing, backpacking through the Himalayas in 18th century clothing for a week.
Yeah, this is more
carrying
like...
giant, 6 kilogram crystals each.
They're not that big. They're not massive things.
Just,
It's more like the scenes in Lord of the Rings where they're halfway up the mountain, and then Saruman brings the mountain down. Yeah, it would be like that. It's not really an advisable thing to do on foot.
Why don't we take the mountain pass?
Have things not being advisable ever stopped us before?
That's very fair. Go on, Kitto.
I'd rather fly than trek for 2 weeks to go and get one.
Flying could be fun. I enjoyed the hike.
Yeah, go on, Kitto.
While I'm loving this train of thought, it sounds like a simple errand, so shall we?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, we might not even need to be fair.
Yes,
Well,
the
Hathor-
Forest Runner do owe us a favor.
That's what I mean. That's what I was meaning. I was meaning we don't actually have to go get them ourselves.
No.
We're just
It was
going to
just
the
Yeah.
Forest Runner.
curiosity.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know where they actually came from.
They're quite a fun thing. However, before you go, I am, maybe regretfully, giving you the ability to name my ship.
Definitely
You've given us far
regretfully.
too much power.
Decidedly
I
forgot about
regretfully.
this.
Definitely
I
get to
forgot about
veto
this.
any names that you come up with that are terrible.
I assume you don't like toast.
Or cheese board.
The Dreadnought.
It has to. Okay, there are certain things that a skyship name has to have.
What was your thought process behind giving us the?
That I like you apparently too much.
I'm
Most
gonna kick Kitto up the ass.
Literally up.
Yeah.
Frost Lion is like,
Fuck Hathor!
I thought I was dealing with adults, apparently not. Anyway.
No.
I'm so sorry. Please go on.
126. I've only just left secondary school in human years.
Anyway. Skyships have a particular naming convention set, as do the names of captains. I would appreciate it if you remained within that naming convention.
What is the naming convention?
It relates to travel. The name should be 2 words, one of them relating to, I don't know how to put that, a noun relating to distance or height or something like that, and a verb relating to travel. The peak skipper, the forest runner, the cloud
The
jumper.
do lines.
Yes, that's because that one actually had a name and then they forgot. I don't know. Look.
I should give Gretch the memo. Gresco.
I feel like you guys lose your ships so often that you'd have to either name the ship the same thing every single time.
Yeah, that's why it's do lines. No matter what the ship, it's always of lines.
It's always you lot.
Yeah.
Also, he has an actual Sky Pirate captain name and he literally never uses it.
He's very forgetful.
I've never known a captain not use his name. I mean, how many of you can tell me my name?
Frostline, but it also stands out.
Yeah, okay.
Black
No,
guy would be looking for
I do have
Frostline.
another name.
Yeah. Black guy would be looking for Frostline. I won't be looking for Liam or Jeff.
Yeah, that's why I have another name. You don't think I wasn't born Frostlion?
I'm going to turn Luther around by his shoulders and go, well, let's go to the Frost Runner. We'll see you later.
No, okay. I was going to offer you a tour around.
I offended him?
No, I don't think so.
Hathor, come back. Actually wanted you.
Actually did want you. Actually did want you, and anyway, come on, let's go. We're going to go see the ship, and then you can talk to Atri.
Mooney!
And we can have an Ezra.
Hello there.
Hey.
Hello there.
Hello. How is everyone?
Good.
Gabriel sounds like this.
Hello.
Yeah, that's the mood. Hello. Everyone doing good?
This very much, apart from everybody being on fine form this evening.
We're all on crack this evening.
That's absolute bullshittery.
And there's nothing under the glass.
Brilliant. I am on sleeping pills for the expression, so wake me up.
Wake me up inside.
Can't wake up.
Before you go.
Wake me up inside.
I'm just sending you the notes from the start of the session now. It looks like a lot on Messenger, but it's not that much, I promise. It doesn't contain much information.
Literally,
I'm just trying to be assiduous for you.
No, I absolutely appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You've just gone to meet the crew of the Peak Skipper. Bullied Frostlion viciously.
They bullied Frostlion. I was delightful.
Who bullied Frostlion?
Luther bullied Frostlion.
I didn't bully him.
I kicked Kitto up the ass.
Hathor kicked Kitto up the ass.
Business as usual.
Business as usual. Basically, he's asked you to go and get some items, stabilizing crystals from the forest runner. There's a lot of backing and forthing about where else you could find those items, despite the fact that it wasn't necessary, but and then he's offered to give you a tour around the ship and also to speak to Atri, so that you can have a better discussion about what you're going to call the ship, which has to come under the, naming conventions. And then Luther was like, and then Frostlion was like, had a thing about names, and Luther was like, but your name is Frostlion. That's really obvious. And Frostlion is like, you do realize my name is not actually Frostlion. I was not born Frostlion. It is a name I have taken. Like, it's a name I chose to have. I have another one.
It reminds me of when my brother
Jeff.
It reminds me of when my brother was born. My mum and dad were like, what do you want to name him? And I was like, his name is Baby, obviously.
Last name Driver.
Yeah, so Frostlion has another name, but I think the only person who knows it in this
Kitto,
group is Kitto?
I have it in my notes somewhere if you'd like to find out.
Kitto
It's
does
something
have
I can't
Frostlion.
pronounce.
It's not that hard, it's just Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
Yes.
I need the spelling so I can remember how pronouncing it.
I'm finding it.
Do you drop the spelling somewhere?
I can put the spelling.
Very
His
good.
actual name is Nagran Primorn, but
I
also,
didn't get a chance to find
It's okay, you need me.
yes.
Like-
So
Why do I have all of these notes if I can't even find the name? I'm still going.
So anyway, he's now going to show you around the partially built skyship that you are going to get to name, which he is possibly regretting giving you that power.
Yeah.
Even more so now.
Just for reminder's sake, what is the naming convention of a skyship? Just
Naming convention of a skyship is noun that means tall, high, peak, that kind
Or
of
like
thing.
any
Location.
geography thing as well.
A geography
Yeah.
thing, usually relating to height, or
Not necessarily.
skies or things like that, and then a noun relating to movement. So forest runner, peak skipper, cloud jumper.
Sky
Just call
scanner.
No.
Should we just call it the tall
Clout
walker?
chaser.
Cloud chaser.
That's
That
just
cloud
Clout
chaser.
chaser.
Nope, clout is not that does not fit the naming convention. Try again.
Jake, the tall walker's just me.
Yeah.
Like-
That's me. That also doesn't fit the naming convention because tall is not a noun.
Oh,
So try
I'm
again.
Tony
Mountain
Walker.
wanker.
Tony Walker.
Yeah, so yes, you do need to give it a name. He will veto anything that you decide to come up with that's dumb as hell.
Vuto, Alex. Vuto.
Go in the
Are you
river run.
bullying me about saying things wrong again? Look, I'm so
I'm
tired.
sorry. I love you so much, but Futo is the funniest one I've ever heard. I'm really sorry. I love you so
Futo that
much.
ninja?
This has been all day, Moons. I have had this 3 times already. I'm trying.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Anyway, Frostlion gives you a kind of eye roll and gets up from his that's not Latin. That's not anything.
That's it.
And gets up from his from around the desk where he was kind of looking over some maps, and heads upstairs. And admittedly, this tiny little bunker room that you found them in. Most people aren't here anymore. As you were talking to Frostlion, a lot of people appear to have gone to go back to work on the ship. And there's just kind of like Kip sat in a corner, clearly on guard duty, and everybody else is kind of gone. So Frostlion heads upstairs with you. And takes you into the large darkened space that you saw before, and opens a small door, and this darkened space opens up into a huge open warehouse, like absolutely massive, easily like, I don't know, easily 100 foot by 100 foot by 100 foot up kind of thing. It's a huge space, and there is this wooden walkway built around what appears to be the metal cagings of the inside of a skyship. you can see various other people. You can see Torrans and Scroll and Spirit appear to be doing a lot of the heavy lifting. You can see that doesn't count because that's not a movement thing. Those also don't count because they're not related to the sky. So you're gonna have to get better than that. You're gonna have to think of.
Isn't related to the sky.
It is related to their travel in an area that is near the sky, the forest.
The swamp is near the could
No,
be near
it's
the
not.
sky.
No, it's not. Strife is not a movement word. I'm just gonna retract any of your abilities to name things at this point. Behave, all of you.
Yeah, Ruth has actually good names.
Yeah, Ruth, I trust Ruth to make a good name, but I'm not that person.
So Frostlion kind of gives an idle wave, and you can see various other people running around. We already had a discussion about that one. And he kind of, I know it doesn't look like much right now. She's in basic parts. The wood for the pieces is nearby, and that's going to be put on today. And most of the edges of the engine are put in. The steam engine's put in for a backup, obviously, and the hard work is done with the framework. So
it looks good.
She will.
It does.
That grade is pretty cool.
So
Right.
I will ban you from talking in the Roll20 chat. Stop
I'm
it.
still laughing at Cloud.
Pay attention. So, I know I've regrettably given you decisions about her name. I'm very much of the opinion that you should see a ship in all of its processes to give it a good name. She's not much now, but
can respect that.
She will be soon. I reckon from this position, as long as we get the engines in less than a week, and she'll be skyworthy.
Quick work.
Yeah. Not our first rodeo. We've rebuilt things like this before.
Done a really good job. It looks good.
It does.
It's always the large framework that takes the most. As soon as you've got that in, adding the rest of it's fairly easy.
The bones are good.
Yeah.
The body will come.
She's
Mantis be like.
She's a little sturdier than Peak Skipper was. Peak Skipper wasn't really intended for long haul flights. She is. I don't know if anyone's broached this with you, but we can't stay here. When she's done, we're gonna go somewhere else. I don't know. I don't think anybody knows really what's out there. She's built for long haul flight. She's built for faster flight than anyone's ever made before. Yes, she is built for being able to get out there in a way that very few other ships are. I'm not asking you to come with if you don't want to, but I just feel like you should know that.
Thank you.
When are you hoping on going?
Within 2 weeks.
Wow.
Bit of time to think then, really.
She'll carry your name if nothing else.
But if we wanted to, could it carry us as well?
She's as much my ship as she is yours. We're going south. That's us. Our compass point. We're going south. Until the forest
As much as the south been explored, or is this like new territory?
Pretty much everywhere is new territory.
Oh, cool.
Like a direction, keep walking offline.
Yeah, because of the geography of Utopia. If you go east or west, that has been basically explored, and then they found the sea, and then they haven't. Nobody's managed to get much deeper into the sea because it's very big east and west. You don't find very much. Northwards, you hit the Bailiwick Range quite quickly, and it's very difficult. And the more north you get, the harder it is to navigate because of the temperatures. So it's pretty impassable. Nobody's ever tried crossing the Bailiwick Range, and nobody's ever succeeded. South, a couple of you, Luther, with your new benefits of grim psychometry, I would say you would know that people have tried to go south before, and they've made it maybe a month and a half into the Stygian Forest, and Stygian Forest doesn't really show any sign of letting up. The older elves, like, it's not within living memory anymore, isn't the calamity, but the older elves whose parents may have remembered the calamity say that the Lorien settlement was at the very south end of Utopia. So there has to be a south end of Utopia, but nobody's ever found it. Nobody's ever been able to create a ship that traveled fast enough to travel that kind of distance without running out of food and water and supplies.
To go where my ancestors would be an honor, Frostline.
Then you're welcome with me. It would be the great odyssey of the ages, wouldn't it? We would be the first to find whatever is out there. But I know you have homes and families and people who care about you here, and I'm not asking you to come with, but the door is open.
You have me, regrettably.
And me.
My mom's not gonna be happy about it.
I request to take a look around some of the mechanics, see what we're dealing with, see where I can.
Actually wanted to speak to you anyway, about the engine. So.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Certainly. I'll have a few words with family, and I think I'd like to come along too, actually, if that's allowed.
Yeah. I don't know what's out there. None of us do. It's a whole new world.
Then I'll bring a hell of a lot of paper and ink.
Yeah.
Right, they've never met Ezra before. They're not going to introduce themselves or anything, right?
Okay,
like,
surprise.
I'm going to assume that this happened whilst Moons wasn't here.
Okay, it's like, and we'll take you, random citizen.
Okay, I'm gonna say that this happened like when he first met Ezra, like 5 minutes ago.
Yes. Every port we land in, we steal one child.
One child.
You.
Yeah. Admittedly,
I could just imagine the meeting, Frostline being like, "Oh, hi, Ezra," and looking directly at Kitto. "It's a lovely to meet you."
Yeah. Admittedly, like, Atri has met and worked with Ezra, so like
I'm sure Atri talked about Ezra to Frostlion, because Ezra's a smart cookie. Like, I'm sure he had some very good suggestions I actually was excited about.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm just like, they have not met.
It's a valid point.
It's okay. It's a good one.
We can go back to that meeting if you want, but I'm just going to go with they met like at the beginning of this session when Moons was not here.
Very fair, very fair.
People at work do not know how to count up.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Yes. Frostline kind of takes a moment and looks at the bare bones, and you can see now that you can see the edges of, and you can see Torrans moving these huge curved planks of wood and beginning to lay the areas of the wood and laying them down, and Frostline kind of grins a little bit. Anyway, I've got a few crew members I need to make up, don't I? I need a new quartermaster. It's a big job.
I'm really joking at a time like this.
And I certainly need some new deckhands. And a new healer.
Well, what am I? Chopped lettuce?
Better than our old healer, Cacula. Thank you.
How is that leg?
Oh, it's pretty much fine. Pretty much. I still get occasional pain, but
That's because you insisted on walking on it so soon.
look, some of us have to rebuild a skyship.
Hey, you could make a splint around it that bends at the knee to keep it supported a little bit.
It is splintered. Cacula was very careful about it being splintered.
Ah, I see. Apologies.
No, it's perfectly fine. It would be a good suggestion, and one I'd certainly listen to if I thought the patient would let me do anything else.
Look, some of us had a skyship to rebuild.
Mm-hmm. Yes, all by themselves.
Oh,
He is grinning at this point.
I'm not doing the physical labor. God.
You need any help with repairs. I'm
let
always happy to help out.
Let me assure you, I have not allowed Opal to do the physical labor either. He's working on the maps. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He's fine.
Good to hear it.
He kind of gestures to behind the ship, and you can't see because of the way the framing is built. He's working on calculations over the ship. It takes a lot of functions to put it together, and Opal, best navigator I ever had, even with one eye. So he's finishing putting it together.
That's good.
Yes. Sorry, Ezra. I feel like this is a little bit out of left field, but they saved our lives when we were nearly murdered, and some of us got tortured in that process.
I see. Well, it's good to meet you. Good to meet you all, nonetheless.
You'll get to know us a bit more on this voyage, I would hope.
And I hope not to be, but I hope to put what I know to use.
Well, Atri speaks very highly of you, and I trust him.
That's good.
Passage. That is conveyed through look alone.
You get a look.
Atri speaks very highly of you,
and I trust him.
You get a look back that says, "You can calm down, Kitto. It's fine."
Atri speaks highly of you, or else what?
Yeah. Actually, Ezra, you can make me an insight check on Frostlion.
Yeah. Okay. Insight.
Okay. Yeah. I should probably roll deception. Frostlion's actually got quite a good deception. He's a bard. Frostlion. Why are you not on full hit points?
His leg's still healing.
Yeah, he's only on 18.
Hello.
Definitely needs to rest for a bit then, off the leg.
Oh, you succeed. He rolled a 6, but he does have a +7 perception, so 14. there is a tension in him when he's looking at you. A very careful, it's not a glare, he would never be so obvious. It's more like a wariness.
Kind of like sizing up.
Yeah, and you remember that one of the big things that Kitto had a problem with was the fact that you weren't just getting them in trouble, you were also getting the people that they knew in trouble back in the monastery. From the way they interact, this definitely feels like those people.
Right. Okay. Yeah, in that case, then I'll kind of like say, well, I hope not to let you down. I fully intend on pulling my weight.
I appreciate that. Actually, he yells, and there's a pause, and then tap, 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 on comes over the little gold kobold, bright eyes. Hi. Oh, hi. Hi. Yes, I did want you.
Hello.
Do you need them for anything else, Captain? And Frostline says, no, just if they could do my thing first. Yeah, no, it's fine. So, technically I only really need, so all of you can help, but basically I need some books from the library, and I can't go to the library because I got expelled from the schools for freeing slaves.
Me too.
Yeah, I know.
No way.
Yeah. It was
I don't think
Torrance
they're
and
Sky Pirating either.
it was Torrance and Clicks. Torrance waves where he's like hammering in this massive nail to keep the
Just with a massive hammer.
And like Torrance is like a 7.5 foot tall minotaur who is jacked to hell, and he like waves over at you, and you're like, "Hi, Torrance." But yes, so I can't go back to the schools because I'll get arrested and probably killed. But I do really need some books on stabilization and also the development of things like continual flame. And also I could probably do with your help, Hathor and Ezra, about like actually finishing up the engine. I've been doing lots of work with Opal about the actual mechanics, but I kind of need your help for the rest of the arcane stuff. Inhale, exhale. But also captain stuff's more important because I can't finish building the engine until the stabilizers run.
All right. I can look into that in due time.
So if you could go fetch some books, that would be great. Hathor, I know getting into the schools for you isn't really that helpful, but also I do need the schools from the School of History, not from the School of Artificing. Because the ones from the School of Magic are specifically ones on the production of spellcraft, and that's kind of the bit that I'm missing. Ezra has a lot of knowledge about the physical, mechanical stuff, but I need the spellcraft. You're on mute, dearest.
I can get you spellcraft.
Thank you. Would be great if I could just
Read the library.
had those books. Because I don't have them and I'll get into trouble getting them.
It can be done.
Thank you. But yes, do captain stuff first because I need the stabilizers before I can actually finish the engine, because they have to be put in an earlier piece of the engine.
Right. Oh, you know, I did try to learn how to conjure elementals, but I only got it to work for like an hour, and then they disappear again. So it's not that useful, but I did try.
Well, I can technically from there then capture them and solidify them to this plane, but that takes a lot of energy, and also they're kind of unpredictable.
Okay.
That was the problem with the peak skipper. Kind of unpredictable.
Quite. All right, well, never mind. But I tried to be helpful. That was
it was very good.
Okay.
Yes. You can then tether them to this plane, and use them as a consistent form of energy, which is what we did with the peak skipper. However, problem is, if that breaks,
Yes, that didn't work out too well for us
you're
last time.
fucked.
Yes, quite. I'll kind of turn to Ezra and say, like, well, we had to fight them. It was a whole thing.
Right. And okay, so you're using elementals as a battery?
We were, yes. Siphoning engine power off them. But now we're using your continuous energy sources as a battery instead.
Okay. Okay, that's a lot safer. And it means nothing's gonna break out in the middle of
We'll have to fight
flight.
it.
Aye. Okay.
Yeah, this
that's a lot
happened
better.
twice with the Peak Skipper, so we're not doing it again.
No, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
If there is one thing that can be said of this group, it's that we usually learn from our mistakes. Usually.
What gets
The
us
look on
once?
Kitto's face makes me question that.
Well, I
was gonna
learned from
say,
my
do you?
mistakes.
I don't make mistakes.
That's right.
I'm
Like
learning.
happy accidents, Nerin.
I'm learning to learn, but I'll get there. School of Hard Knocks.
I think we're setting the bar too low and missing it.
Yeah, you somehow are. I feel like if
We're doing limbo.
Couldn't
I
pull
feel
that
like if
over
I
a baby
hadn't
gate.
consistently worked with you, I would be really worried right now.
Well, we're easy to underestimate, I guess.
That's probably a good thing.
We certainly do project incompetence, I must say. Well, some of us at least.
Okay.
3 noises.
Okay.
Please, do you want to just join me to go cry in the corner? Okay, thank you. Come on, boy. Let's go. Battery, save me.
Anyway.
I'm gonna go back to doing my measurements.
Did he help?
Frostlion is stood watching this whole conversation, like
I forgot you're still in.
Oh, actually. Yeah. Is there a particular kind of tea or anything that you like, or plant, or something I could research before we set off on anywhere? I could try and make it for you.
I'm really fond of mint because I get travel sick, and when I chew it, it makes me feel better.
Well, I can already make that. Okay. See you later.
See you later. And he runs off again. Frostlion just watches you and goes, have you had enough sleep recently? You seem more chaotic than usual.
It's been a time.
Here's the thing. Maybe.
We did almost die.
I mean, that feels like you again.
Please just
There was
don't
also
ask.
that
very
thing
close to
today where we all just like woke up and started crying and shouting and then weren't really sure why. That was really weird.
That was also quite weird.
Just don't ask. Please just
I'm
don't
not going
ask.
to.
Should we go to the forest fire?
You look good though, Luther, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
It's good to see you in a better setting.
Yellow goes well with red for once.
It does. So good luck on you. I'm glad that you're back to changing.
If Opal's not busy, I'll pop by, but I don't want to distract him from his work.
When you come back with things, I'm sure he'd be more than happy to say hi. He's just round the back.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's see if we can get you what you need.
Thank you. The first runner is docked. I'm sure I saw it earlier. I don't know who's on ship right now, but
is there a particular means that it would be helpful for us to suggest for them to acquire this?
Have them, you said, didn't you?
if they don't have it, come back to me and we'll work out how to get some.
Right.
They should have some spare. It's kind of a thing people hold on to.
How much would you need, ideally?
Well, actually estimated we need twice the normal amount. So that would be between 5 and 8 crystals. 8 to be safe. The size of the crystal doesn't massively matter. They tend to contain a similar amount of energy, as it were. So about 8 crystals.
How big in terms of transportation? How big are the largest ones you think we might be? About the size of a hand, or
About the size of a dragon's egg.
All right.
how big's a dragon's
We get like a backpack or
About this big.
Yeah,
It's carryable.
It's carryable. If you have
I
a
can
bag
just
of
put it in-
holding, they'll
no,
fit
no.
in there.
Yes, I can just pop it in the bag of holding. It's all right.
That's fine. Okay.
1 sec.
Yeah, so that's the major thing. That's I would have hoped that they will have some.
Mhm.
I can't promise it, obviously, but I would have thought they may have had some.
And
You might be able to get a few of what you need, and then it'll be easier to get the rest of it because you won't need as much.
Yes.
Mhm. These crystals as well, just in terms of just safety standards, are they volatile when not charged?
Not when not active.
Okay,
they're
that's
not
fine.
actually. The whole point of them is they're kind of the opposite
Dampness?
of volatile.
Okay, that's good.
I'm sure there's a word for that in chemistry, and I don't remember what it is.
Involatile.
Stable.
Yeah, stable. Thank you. Yes, the whole point is that they're
Perfect.
stabilizing crystals, so they're not
That's good.
volatile. Actually, we'll use them, and obviously some of the others as well. We'll use them to stabilize the consistent influx of magical power.
Fantastic. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Just okay.
They're commonly used in significantly large magical projects. I doubt they would be using anything as small as weaponry or Damocles. But maybe in larger constructs, you might find them.
Mhm.
Like larger than humanoids, you wouldn't find them in Warforged.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna go back to trying to work out if I can find any maps that go any further south than like the Elven Glades. I haven't managed to find any yet, so we'll find out.
You might have to take up cartography.
Yes, do you know a cartographer?
Not a clue.
Yes, but he probably wouldn't want to come with.
Oh, that's fair.
I don't either, sadly.
That's fair. Anyway, I'll yes, I'm gonna go back and see if I can find any more maps. Let me know if you find anything.
Oh, just found Guardian, by the way.
Oh, you found Guardian.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about it. I know you need the crystal things. I just thought I'd
No. What? When? How? What happened?
Oh well, we didn't.
He's safe.
Yeah, we found
No.
people that were staying with. They weren't there right then. Apparently, they go out for a couple of months at a time. But Hathor remembers where. I just thought if you were going to be leaving soon, maybe you'd want to chase it up first. It's obviously up to you. I just
There's a settlement.
Yeah. Quite a few Warforged there actually.
Yes. I'm gonna speak to Spirit and Scroll. We might send out a small expedition. If you can come with, that would be wonderful. But I also recognize that you may need time to set your own affairs in order and things here. But if you could give me directions, that would be great.
I'm sure we can. And if you don't
Looks
manage
at
to make it there,
Hathor like
then-
you are the one with the
Hathor,
brain.
you know where things are.
If you don't manage to make it there, then I have Animal Messenger or Hathor could send a message. Either way, they did ask that you don't tell anyone else about this, though, and never share the directions. I know you wouldn't, but they explicitly asked us to tell you so.
Yes, understood. That is, yes. Warforged are private people. I understand.
I could mark it on a map.
Mark it on a map for me, and then I can find it. I can say you can do that because he's got maps that run south enough to like the village of Tula, which was as far south as you guys got. He's got maps that have gotten that far, and then they sort of tail off after that and become just like the forest TM. And he's like, it's not a map. That's just a statement. And he's got like 8 different maps and is trying desperately to try and correlate something that looks more than that. Is not succeeding right now, unfortunately. But yeah, you can mark the iron trees on there quite easily because you remember it not being particularly far from the Elven Glade. And he thanks you and grins and actually runs off quite quickly, clearly excited to tell Spirit and Scroll. So, are you guys heading to the forest runner?
Yeah.
Very good. Can everybody make me a perception check just to see how long it takes you to find that ship?
Oh no, last time we struggled.
I am reminded of the consistent natural ones of the Eberron party not being able to find their own ship. Wow, Hathor doesn't know where ships are. There are too many. Kitto's like, boom.
I'm on it. I am the ship.
I decided to roll physically, so let me just find my. Oh, that's many.
Many.
I think that might be a 22.
Okay, so admittedly, Nerin, Luther, Cacula, and Kitto. Ezra and Hathor, you're far too busy having a brief conversation at the back about the stabilizing crystals and how you can use them, and because you've never seen anything that's used the stabilizing crystals before. They are vaguely known, especially Ezra, you would have recognized them, but they're only they're only used in significant projects because they're basically just used to tap off powerful magical energy when it gets too much.
Okay.
So all of the stuff you'd be working with wouldn't be powerful enough for it, but you definitely it was definitely mentioned in your lectures.
They sound like geological surge protectors.
Yeah, they're a bit like that. Yeah.
Cool.
So you're far too busy talking about that to notice. Kitto, you can spot it pretty much immediately. It's quite far out, but you recognize it quite. You've been to the forest runner before. It has slightly odd shaped sails. So most of these ships don't have sails like sailing ships. They have a big Zeppelin style upper half, but they have small rudder sails to control the direction of the ship. And the ones on the forest runner are particularly flared because the forest runner is quite large for a pirate ship. Most pirate ships are quite small. This one is quite big for a pirate ship, and so its rudders are significantly larger than most of the sky pirate ships. So you can spot it pretty easily in the ground. And so you head over, and with that 28, Kitto, you can see that the deck appears to be completely empty. There does appear to be a slight glint of maybe somebody in the crow's nest, but there doesn't appear to be anybody on top deck.
Okay. We approach.
Yeah, nobody stops you. And again, you can see that there's maybe somebody in the crow's nest, but they
Kitto
don't.
will wave up to. Okay, they're not looking. That's fine.
No,
but Kitto would have been like,
they're not paying attention.
"Hello, we're not here to kill you."
Do you shout?
Oh, not those words exactly.
Yeah. What do you say?
We're not here to kill you.
You say incredibly threateningly.
How reassuring. I'm glad you told me that.
Otherwise, I'd have thought you were here to kill me.
Yeah.
Hello. With wave.
There's a brief second, and then the head pops over the top. Half-elven man, long white hair, and looks over you. Oh, hi. Can I help?
Yeah, we're here on behalf of Frostline. We're just looking for your captain or quartermaster or.
Oh, captain's not here.
Where is he?
On business. He's making a trade deal. 1 second. He takes a second and climbs out of the crow's nest, and you watch he climbs down quite quickly. He has a pretty significant rifle strapped to his back, bigger than the one that you saw on Kip, who is the only other person you've seen with a significant rifle. He has a pretty big one, and you notice that as he's climbing, he's got one normal hand, and he's got one metal hand, and he kind of stops in front of you and looks you up and down. And he's half elven, not particularly tall, maybe 5 foot, 5'5", 5'6". I can get you to Bosun's here.
Oh yeah. Met him before, right?
You've not met me, so I'm afraid I can't tell you.
Kitto, nice to meet you.
Corbin, nice to meet you. He's the lookout on this ship.
Yeah. He's gonna fuck Quoven.
Don't fuck Quoven. Quoven's boyfriend is also on this ship, and he'll be unhappy about it.
The windows on this
Ruth
ship.
never said he wasn't invited.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
It's fun to be so lost. Bad.
No, I'm kidding. It'd be actually great fun.
Look, Kitto would, and that.
Oh, and that was like
know about his.
That was Frostlion's ex-crush as well.
Was Infernus, not Quoven.
I
yes.
think. No, yeah, I know what you mean, but like.
Yeah.
I think these are actually all lesbians. This is like huge lesbian energy.
Wow. Yeah. So Quoven kind of. I'll go get Tyr. He was just with one of the other crew members, and he kind of heads off and heads down under the ship, and just before he heads up, he's like, "Oh, come on the ship, by the way. Don't just like stand on the gangplank. You look really awkward. Get on the ship."
Oh, thank you.
And he like runs downstairs, and comes back up again with Tyr Cordial, who you have met before, human man, you know, in his early 40s, comes heading up. Oh, hi, good to see you again. Hathor, right?
That would be me.
We had a conversation before, and I think a couple of others of you, but not all of you.
Hathor would remember.
Yeah, I think you split up when you last spoke to Tyr.
Yeah.
So yes, Tyr Cordial. You've met Quoven. I don't. Can you just do me a round of your names again? I don't remember all of you.
It's
For Eldenheim.
Oh, sir.
There's a lot of us. It's understandable. Cacula.
Hi, Ezra Barakova. This is Damocles.
You're definitely new. Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Nerin.
Excellent. Yes. Quoven said you wanted to speak to the captain. I'm afraid he's in a meeting with our quartermaster right now, but I can probably help. What can I do for you?
We're actually here on the request of others. We were wondering if you guys had any stabilizing crystals going spare that you would feel.
It's for first line.
There's a word that Gabriel can't remember. That's applicable.
Applicable?
Willing to lend them.
Okay.
Amicable.
Amicable. Thank you.
Amicable.
If you're applicable.
Yeah. Okay.
Would you like to apply for this purchase?
To a cab.
Tyr kind of takes a moment and takes a tiny little notebook out of his pocket. And he's like, "To be honest, you're best coming to me anyway. I'm the bosun, so I keep track of all of the stocks. So, you know, Captain would have only sent you to me." He kind of opens up this notebook and starts flicking through it, and you can see it's like a logbook, like, you know. And he flicks to a more recent page and goes down it and goes, "Fuck! Yes, we do. We do have some.
But I'm sensing there's a but
there's
here.
always a but. Yes, they're unfortunately in a warehouse of ours that has been
requisitioned.
No, lost.
So
it's
you
not being
don't
handled.
have them.
No, it's not being handled by the Black Mark. There's some things in there. We don't know what they are. We sent Nerin, our navigator. He's got a fairly good knowledge of things. And he came out and went, "Don't go in, leave it alone," which wasn't actually very helpful, but that's what he's like. So there's something in there. It's large and growly.
Right.
Like a really big puppy.
Maybe a really big puppy. So
Is Infernus Nerin afraid of dogs?
Infernus Nerin is afraid of very little. Infernus Nerin is much more afraid of getting us killed.
And I don't think
Just
it's a puppy, Nerin.
Yes, Infernus Nerin is afraid of very little. However,
This guy really do be sharing his trauma like someone else's trauma on him.
I'll just sprinkle that into conversation.
So
but it all comes back to his abandonment issues,
actually. That's why he's not afraid of anything. Anyway, the point stands. I'm gonna say that if you can clear that warehouse for us, you're welcome to take as many of the stabilizing crystals as you need. We have at least 2 boxes in there. We really do need the access to the warehouse back. That's more important to us because it's kind of reducing a lot of our income. So if you can clear that warehouse, you're welcome to take whatever you need.
Yeah, sure.
I'm by me.
We can certainly try, and if we don't come back, then know for
definitely
sure that you
fine.
shouldn't go in there. So it's kind of a win-win, I suppose.
Yes. I also have a brief personal request, if you wouldn't mind. This is not for the ship or anything. Just I've been asking around, and you know, your people who certainly know people who know people, etc. Would any of you happen to know who the head cleric of the Temple of the Hallowed One is?
Yeah. Why are we asking?
I'm looking for someone, and they may know.
Yeah, she's my mum. She's called Rosanna. She's a half.
Right. Okay. How long has she worked at the temple?
Like, I think she was probably volunteering since she was about 5, but like.
Right. So she's definitely been working
mum.
at the temple in the last like 20 odd years.
Yeah, probably closer to 30.
Okay.
Fuck you, Aleks.
This might be a weird question. She's your mother, right?
And by adoption.
Oh.
She takes in a lot of strays.
Can anyone insight this?
Yeah, sure, you can insight Gabriel.
I, in fact, would like
from a
to.
skyship? Put him away!
This has happened to Kitto before. He will happily drag everyone out again.
Put him away! I don't want this man to be my father. Put him away!
Put him in the box. Forget.
17. Shall I drag people? Okay.
16 for Cacula.
16. He's not trying to hide it. He's nervous. He's definitely nervous. He's starting to right. Here's a weird question. How do I ask this?
He would ask how old I was first, probably.
Yeah. Okay. How? No. Okay. There's
Spit it out, man.
So, mild problem. I lost a child about 25 years ago, and I think she may have adopted him. And I can't tell because, and he shakes a second, and the human form drops, and he's clearly changing.
I think we were going now. Grabs Luther and Nerin, who at least like catch on. He doesn't want to touch Ezra generally.
He's so
maybe we should take a walk.
Shit. Okay.
Maybe we should take a walk.
Yes, this seems something between those two.
Cacula will kind of grab or squeeze Hathor's arm and say, "Shall I?"
Hathor will hold on very tightly.
I'll stay here.
Just out of curiosity, do you know who your dad is, Kitto?
Is this like as they're walking away? Piece of shit, Luther. Yeah, as they're walking away.
I think Ezra's just gonna pull like a gear out of his pocket and just like, right, let's play fetch over here. Come on, boy.
Oh, I forgot about domestic Damocles. I forgot about the dog. I'm like, what? I thought he was just throwing it and then running and grabbing it himself.
Go on, Nerin.
Good boy, Ezra. Good boy. Pats himself on the back.
Come on, Luther. Come on.
Go on, Nerin.
I've realized, guys, if you lose a dad, you just find them on a skyship. That's how it works.
They're all sky pirates.
That's a lot. You spend a lot of time with a lot of sky pirates.
I might find my mum.
Hi.
Go on.
I can leave. Like, I don't have to do this now.
No, Hathor will also shift form. And then hold out his hand for him to shake it.
Yeah, Tia will shake. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, weird this bit. I'm really sorry.
Thank you.
You deserve to know what happened, I guess.
Should we find somewhere to sit, maybe?
Yes. Come, have a quarters. He leads you down into his cabin. It's small and it's cramped, but
I'll keep a hand on Hathor's shoulder.
He
gives him a little supportive squeeze.
Waves you to sit on the bed and sits down.
As we're about to turn to go in, I think Hathor will think better of it and actually pat Cacula on the shoulder and be like,
He'll nod and say, I'll be close if you need me, just message.
Okay.
And then I'll give him like a quick little hug and then go.
He kind of sits there. I hadn't necessarily expected to just sort of walk into you.
No, me neither.
I've worked on the skyships for a very long time, and I fell in love with a woman who was part of the cloaks. We run in the same circles, you know. Her name was Sakan. She was also a changeling. Really enjoyed the form of a bright red tiefling. She was always flashy. I was not. And after a few years together, I had to go on a long voyage. I was still working under Cloud Fox. He was a young man back then, but he's been my captain for a long time. We went into the Babic Range. Things got rough. It took us a year to come back. When I came back, she told me she'd had a son. He was definitely mine, because he was a changeling. Pure changeling. Very rare. I asked to see him. I'd always wanted to be a father. She looked me dead in the eye. She said that she did not care for me. I did not deserve to be in this child's life. And she'd abandoned him in one of the temples. She wouldn't tell me which one. I never saw her again. I spent the last 22 years searching. A changeling is a difficult thing to find in a city like this.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, the hallowed one it was.
Yes. Yes. I guess so.
Yeah. Hathor, Ermik. I'm a wizard.
Do you specialize
in abjuration?
Abjuration. Protecting people.
Yeah. And myself, but try to see the others.
I realize I don't know you, Hathor, and I wouldn't want to come into your life and try and claim to know you, to know who you are. You're a grown man with your own path.
If I'm honest, I didn't want to know you. But it also, I didn't want to know either of you. But it feels wrong to deprive you of a son that you wanted. Aleks is frozen.
Oh
no.
I'm just letting it linger.
I'm fine.
Did you get that?
I didn't want to know you.
Oh, okay. And I said, but it also feels wrong to deprive you of a son that you always wanted.
Yeah. I appreciate that. I'm not sure where you go from here.
Don't look at me like I know.
Maybe we could at some point have a conversation.
Yeah.
Buy you coffee. You can tell me about your life and if you have any siblings or how magic works and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I could tell you about mine if you'd like. I guess it's a little less exciting, but
yeah. At some point you could come round. I've got more siblings than I can count.
Okay. I want to set this at your pace, Hathor. Okay?
I've got plenty ways of getting in touch.
A lot more than me, I'm sure. You should go catch up with your friends.
Work to do. Gotta go clear out a girly thing.
Yes. You could try and find Nerin. He's around somewhere. He'll be able to give you some more information.
At least they'll know what it is.
I'm pretty sure he's around somewhere. Corbin didn't come back out with me, so he's probably below deck somewhere. Knock before you go in. And they'll be around. He kind of takes a second and holds a hand out again.
I'll shake it.
Thank you. So many.
Fuck off, Ezra.
Kind of nods a little, then goes to open the door for you.
We'll leave. very uncomfortably.
We'll take a break there. Just realize it's 9 p.m.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Niimi
Sorry.
is there.
Recording the octopus.
Okay. So, are you gonna reconvene with the rest of the group?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye, Dad.
Bye, Dad.
I don't say that.
He's gonna go back to work now. Yeah, and you're gonna leave.
Yeah.
Farewell, Papa.
Anything else
Bye,
you guys want to talk about? I'm gonna say that Tia did give you directions to the warehouse.
No, I want to talk to Infernus first.
Okay, you want to find Infernus.
I was going to say, I also want to talk to Infernus first.
Because actually that information's important.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's actually handy information that we need.
Luther has no idea, but I know that Infernus is a blood hunter.
Okay, I'll say you can reconvene with the rest of the party and then go and try and find Infernus.
Yeah.
Can everybody make me a perception check to find the elusive lycanthrope?
Also, they've been into
the elusive
warehouse,
lycanthrope is an amazing name for a tavern, just as a side note.
Thank you. I'll keep it.
18.
Okay,
I'm the only one with eyes.
Kitto and
No, I have eyes. 18 of them.
Kitto, Cacula,
16.
and Ezra. Yeah, DC 15. You're fine.
Oh yeah, I have eyes.
Yeah, you like heading down into the lower areas of the forest runner, and you can hear like a clattering in one of the kitchens, and the doors open. It's like a little kind of kitchen. You can see a interestingly enough, I don't think any of you would have seen a fire genasi before.
No.
So this is something pretty weird. So you guys come down and you can see a Frostlion did not give details on Infernus.
I didn't think so.
He was very much out of his league.
Well,
and you can see a red-skinned individual with Luso. You recognize almost instantaneously the carving scars up and down his arms. Blood hunters.
Oh, you're all right?
Are you okay, Gabriel?
Yeah.
You sure, baby?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It's from all my sneezing.
Gabriel has a nosebleed.
Do you want to get some tissue, love? Do you have some? I can't really see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Head back.
You want to take a little break?
Should we stop?
I'm good.
Should we stop the record? Oh.
Okay.
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 It happens like every 2 to 3 times a day when I have a cold.
Oof, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. I've read that you should put your head like between your knees, pointing down.
No, you want your head back.
Nosebleed.
They're only light.
Yeah,
okay.
Oh, okay.
We'll find Infernus.
Yeah. So you find this
Luther's just gonna like pull his sleeve and just go snap.
He like turns around as soon as you're like not even really, you shouldn't be in hearing range, and he turns around. And yeah.
Snap.
Can I help you?
I recognize the scars anyway. Blood hunter, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
What's your order?
Orders.
Right.
You guys are getting orders?
It's what you call when you can do it. What do you get alongside, the vibe?
Then get a couple of spells. Neat party tricks.
Right. Does
that have an official name?
Profane Soul.
Ooh, I like that. Check it out, guys. I'm Profane Soul.
Profane.
I
Soul.
like you shouldn't have told him that. Of course, you're Profane Soul, Luther.
Can I help you guys?
Actually, yes. We're going to look into your little warehouse problem.
Yeah.
And your person said that you investigated it. I was wondering if you had any more details apart from large, growly, and don't.
Certainly pack creatures. They're not Fey Fiend or undead, because otherwise I would have recognized them.
There's multiple.
Yes, at least 5. I
would dear.
So I didn't go in. Big though, bigger than me, bigger than you. Large. creatures. Very fast, dexterous, very quick. Not sure what they are physically, but as I say, not Fae Fiend or Undead. And there were several of them, so I would approach cautiously.
Any idea how they got in the warehouse?
No. The warehouses aren't exactly... The warehouses are well protected against people, but they could have torn. They're only wood. They could definitely have torn in somehow. Especially if these creatures were looking for somewhere to shelter. The warehouses are dry, safe, that kind of thing.
How long ago did you look into it?
A week.
So they definitely haven't shipped it off then?
No, I doubt it.
All right.
Well, we know what to expect.
Yes.
Roughly.
Yes. Yeah. Keep your
Thank
eyes
you.
about you. You're welcome.
I'll try.
No worries. And when we get a minute, you need to tell me all about this order stuff. This was news to me.
It's just an easy way of referring to what your specialities are.
Oh, well, it's part of
My
a secret
own
club.
are less fun. He gives
Don't tell him that.
He gives a grin, and then for a second, his face changes, and you get the lichen, and then it retracts.
You shouldn't have told him that. He's already going to talk about being a profane soul for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Doesn't need to be told he's
Absolutely.
doesn't need to be told he's better than that.
Better than being a lycanthrope, yes.
Just what Luther needed, everyone. An ego boost. Thank you very
Yes!
much.
Yeah, an ego boost from Infernus Myron.
Oh, brilliant.
Anyway.
Thank
If
you
need
very
some
much for your help.
Let me know. Yeah. I'll be here. Oh yeah, probably should go back to work though. Anyway. See you around. And
Good
he
day.
disappears out of the back of the kitchen. There he goes.
Oh, there he goes.
Infernus Iron conversations.
Watch out, boys. Infernus Niimi.
Doesn't do talk to people. I don't think so. Okay, so
Soul guys, I can go on a poem.
you now have information that there are at least 5 creatures, big, and where the warehouses themselves are. It's, I would say now, from like doing the tour of the ship and stuff, maybe lunchtime. So you've still got time if you want to have a look now.
What do you
Can we
like
go
supply
today?
wise?
Or do you want to deal with the library books first? It depends on how quickly you think you can get them to Actry. Obviously, the quicker he gets them, the more time he gets to work with the material he finds. But if it's going to be a problem, we might want to take care of the crystal thing first.
I'd rather deal with the warehouse.
Yeah, he needs the crystals. He can't continue to build the engine until he's got the crystals because they're required to stabilize the engine building.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not really much point giving him the other stuff yet.
Plus, animals make nests, and the longer we leave it, the more they.
No, that is a very good point.
Yeah.
All right, we should probably do that then. Lunch, then scouting?
Works for me.
Yeah.
Sounds a plan.
I've got cheese on me.
We just put cheese on your forehead, see if it melts. That's a good point, Hathor. Make me another Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck off.
No! Okay. You met the DC. You're fine. You haven't got any worse. Not since your mum gave you a lesser restoration. You've still got that like tickle at the back of your throat. And your head's a little bit achy, but like to the point where you can ignore it.
Yeah, but I know what lesser restoration does. Yeah. And I know it should have cured me.
Interesting, isn't it?
So if he gets a natural 20, is he cured and the arc is over?
No.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
Because lesser restoration should have done it if it was a disease.
Yep. Legs so hot. Hot leg.
Legs so hot we fry an egg. Lunch is taken care of.
Very good. Okay. So are we heading to God.
Sorry, do we have time? I just wanted check in with Hathor hot sec while we're walking to wherever lunch thing we have.
Check in with Hathor.
I do want to try and get this combat done, but I don't have.
Okay, that's chill. I could check in later.
I'm in no rush. That ought to be anyway. Well, I do a lot. Oh yeah, that's true. Weekend.
I'm in no rush.
I know that Gabriel doesn't. Moons, you don't have work tomorrow morning, do you?
I have it on the 3 till 7:30, 3:30 something.
You've got a late shift tomorrow. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Jake. I forgot that it was Friday, so I thought that you had been I forgot that I had work.
No.
So that wasn't
I'm
God, Jake, you're such an asshole. Can't believe you didn't think about other people, kind of thing.
3 day weekend.
3
day weekend, 2 weeks and off for a week.
Yes. Okay.
Wow.
So we will. So you've got a minute to check in with Hathor. Yes. Look, now you're not doing. I've given you this time.
Sorry.
Don't check I'll kind of drop to the back of the party while we're walking to wherever we're gonna be walking to eat lunch, and I'll say, you all right? That was a lot.
Yeah. I mean, if I had a gold for every time,
you'd have 2 gold.
I would have. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? But I would still be surprised.
That's not really an answer, though.
You're not getting one.
All right. Well, I won't push it, but you know where I am if you need me. You feeling all right?
Still ill. My throat's getting worse. This is Gabriel saying I think my throat's getting worse.
Oh, okay, love. Okay. I'll kind of end it. Cacula will continue to be soothing.
My throat doesn't hurt, but talking is getting more difficult.
Drink something.
I have had a whole bottle of water. It is now empty.
Go
tea might be a
shout.
Then. Or tea is warm.
Lemon tea. Or lemon and honey.
Yeah. I just need a bit of a break.
Well, we're going into combat now, so there you go.
Good.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. I'll say fireball for you. Don't worry.
It's what I want to do every turn.
So, you eat lunch, have a nice lunch, and you head to the small warehouse where you have been told that there is these creatures. It's a enclosed space. Are you going to scout the area?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Kitto will go if no one else,
Wait, I have an idea. That's gonna mean that you don't get hurt.
Okay.
I'm trying to be nice. Now,
the kill's already hurt, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm gonna sit there and work on one of the gears I've got that I was throwing with Damocles to make a tiny servant.
Tiny servant.
Ooh.
It's a friend. You take a moment and the gear kind of grows legs and a little spindly head and 2 little antennae and just turns around and looks at you
Right.
Bouncing on its little legs
I don't program how it walks. This is all the gear. It's great. Now,
it's doing it.
What I'm thinking is that we send it in where we can see it, and the movement of that thing is going to bring anything around to try and attack it, so we can see rather than risking one of ourselves to go diving in.
Or cheese.
Exactly.
You know what? Actually, I'll put you guys on the map.
Okay.
Pretend that you can't see inside the building.
Can't see anything. My eyes are shut.
I see nothing.
You can you can't see the monsters, but they're not but I didn't have time to put up the dynamic lighting, I'm afraid, guys. So
don't worry,
that's cool. Don't worry about it.
That's fine.
But you guys
are exclusive.
About here.
You guys are in this alleyway here, yes.
Cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, there you are. You can so that's the side, and you know that the front entrance is down here to the bottom. But if you're going to circle around, you can definitely do that. There are a couple of small arrow slit-like holes, but they appear to be barred as well. Like they don't appear to be very large, and they then appear to also have like a bar in them. Like you couldn't, you're not even sure you could get cheese through one of them. Hathor, cheese could look through it, but I don't think it could get in itself.
Can you see through that thing, Ezra?
Let's have a look. I don't think I can.
You can tell it. You can give it an action.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can see through it.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. It can just. You can tell it to get something for you.
Right. Well, I'll. Dip. It has 10 hit points, speed 30 foot, climb 30 foot.
Beep, 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 beep.
A few other little bits, and it has an attack too. I will get the stat block properly for next time. I apologize.
That's fine.
Best quality, his bling, 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 blings.
He's just sort of like it's like this tiny little cog with like these two spidery little legs, and it just keeps walking around Ezra in circles, like. Beep, 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 beep.
I love him. I've only had Tiny Servant for 10 seconds, but if anything happened to him, I'd kill everyone in this party and then myself.
Well, all right. What I'm thinking is if we're going to head in there, we have this little guy walk in front where we can see him, so we can see exactly what attacks, if anything does. And I can rebuild him after. He'll be all right. Lasts for 8 hours, so he's not going to deteriorate anytime soon.
Good idea.
It's not an important gear for Damocles, is it?
It's a frisbee and chew toy.
Okay.
It's too big for Damocles to have any bits on.
If Cheese wouldn't mind having a little fly around first, then I think we're pretty much set to go.
Absolutely, that could be really well, because Cheese can't be hurt, can it? Can he?
Well, he can be destroyed, but he can come back.
Right. Okay.
Physically, no. Emotionally, however.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to? Can you make me a perception check with Cheese's modifier, please?
Yeah. Let me go find it.
I believe he has advantage as an owl.
Yeah, he does. I just can't get off the fucking Zoom call.
No, Zoom is only the permitted one. Glad you enjoyed that.
I feel like you've discovered this voice recently, and it's very brilliant. And you should use it for an NPC, like, as soon as physically possible.
This is what
and
Kydrel
know that I will.
You beat me to it. I was going to say Kydrel somewhere.
It's Kydrel.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
I won't adopt Kydrel.
He's not suave and dramatic like Christoph Gavin. He talks like this and he's gonna kill you all!
Please.
Jesus Christ.
Every, like...
That's brilliant.
It's every Victorian orphan in one.
17.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
Okay, so Cheese does a full lop. A full lop. It is a great lop.
Turns into a bunny rabbit.
Yeah. He does a full lap. Thank you, mouse. Of the outside.
The outside
of the I pulled my headphones up. Of the outside of the warehouse. And again sees a number of these wall windows. Definitely not big enough for someone to climb in and out of. Interestingly, he doesn't see any breach points. Infernus had suggested that there would be breach points. He doesn't see any. Do you instruct him to look in?
Yeah, if he can get to one of the slits.
He can get and like fly and look in for a second. It takes a little moment, but he can actually have a look in. And he glances inside and he has dark vision, right?
He's an owl.
I would presume so then, because there's no
He's
light
a fucking night owl. He's a barn owl. He only lives at night.
Okay.
He dies in the day.
He dies during the day.
He's a night owl. He only wears heavy armor. What did you mean?
Dies.
Yes, he has dark vision.
Every day when the sun comes up, Hathor, I am afraid.
420 foot.
I was born in the dark.
That's fine. he catches a very, very brief glimpse of something. Only one thing. And he catches a brief glimpse. It moves very quickly, but it's definitely a thing and definitely large. And you're like, yep, whatever Infernus said was in there, still there.
Okay.
It was moving too fast for Cheese to really get her. Like, basically, it rolled a 14 on stealth. So, she catches a very brief glimpse, but doesn't get a good enough view of what it is to give you any more information than Infernus gave you, other than you're definitely sure it's still in there.
Okay.
And it definitely was a large creature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, they're still there.
You also seem that the only entrance you can get in is the front door, but although Cheese didn't see the creature near the front door, Cheese saw it. So the front door's down here at the bottom, if you can see it. Here. Yeah. This is where the entrance is. Cheese saw the thing up over here, through this window up here. So he didn't see anything down here through these slits. He didn't see anything down here.
Okay, well.
Oh, wait, I've just realized I was on the overlay for that. Should I try that again? We can actually see my pointer. So here's the front door. And she saw things up here.
Okay.
Didn't see things down here.
Okay.
There we go.
Right. How about we send Gears here, little guy. We open the door. We all get ready with something ranged, and if Gears gets attacked, whatever we see coming down to attack him, we blast it.
Have range though.
Well, you can run in after the blasting's done.
Yeah, I can do that.
It won't expect to be absolutely, hit by hundreds of, a good few people knowing exactly where it is and waiting, right?
Mm-hmm. The other thing to consider is, should we try and put the lights on, as it were? If it's dark in there, there might be a chance that they don't like the light, but at the same time, dark means hiding for them and for us.
Could one of you cast light on Gears?
I don't have light. I've got dancing lights.
I have light.
I've got, yeah.
You could pop it on him. That could work.
Yeah, okay.
If they follow him or cower, either way we'll know.
Aye. Right.
Gears does a little excited dance about being shiny and runs excitedly.
Yeah.
He kind of bounces around Kitto's feet like, wow, you made me shiny. He's very excited to be shiny.
I'll kneel down and sort of be like, right, Gears? Do you like that name?
It does a little wiggle with its legs.
Perfect. Okay. Follow me for now. You have to do an important job. Okay?
It draws itself up and is like, bam, bam, I have an important job, walk.
Okay, this is incredible. Don't worry, Democles.
Aleks, you can't do this to me. Please don't destroy him. Aleks, look into my face. Please don't kill him. You can't make him this cute and then kill him.
I have 2 spell slots of 3rd level. I will give one every day to give you this friend.
But he's so small. Surely his armor class is really high.
His armor class is 10.
Oh, he's so small.
Give him more.
So small. Why is it not more?
If we want to get the combat done, we should send him in.
Yeah, let's go. That's 10.
That's it. I'm on the stat block there that I've put in the chat. Are you going off a different one?
No. Oh no, his armor class is 15. I was reading his hit points because I'm blind.
Ah. Okay, right. You're going to go in there, and there are some nasty things in there, but you're stronger and you're better than them, because I can bring you back if you get hurt. I can't bring them back, and I wouldn't want to because I don't like them.
Excited, important walk.
Okay, fantastic. Right. Follow us, and then when I tell you to go inside, go inside. Not yet. Not yet. No. Right. Follow for now.
He follows behind you. Okay. You're heading down to the front door.
Yeah.
Okay, day. Over here, please, my good friends.
Wow.
Down here.
Hang on. Hathor has remembered a thing.
Oh, what does Hathor
said that
remember?
They had defenses against humans, but not against animals. Should we check if they still got the defenses that they set up for the people still installed?
That's a good shout. Before combat starts, I'm going to quickly go to the loo.
Yeah. Does Kitto want to make a investigation check?
Investigation.
Investigation check.
Finding out.
Finding out.
Unnatural 20.
Okay, yeah.
Hey.
There does appear to be a pretty heavy lock on the door, so you will need to pick that lock. And you also recognize that if you pick that lock badly, shall we say, it will probably trigger an alarm.
Okay. Kitto will relay this information to the group. But I think I can do it, honestly.
If I've got anything that can silence you,
silence me.
The alarm.
You know what? I'm sure it'll be fine. And he will turn around to start. He has a plus 13 with thieves' tools, so it will probably be okay.
It's a DC 15 unless you roll a natural 1. You're fine.
Hathor in the way of all siblings.
No, because 2 would be making
That's true, actually, yeah.
You'll be fine.
Hathor in the way of all siblings, whether pseudo or biological or adopted. We'll never forget the time that Kitto got blown up because it was funny forever and ever. Amen.
It was quite funny. What did you roll? I forgot.
A 14.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus 13. Yeah. It's a big old rusted lock, but actually it looks like it's much more inclined to keep out the black mark, who don't tend to have a lot of people who pick locks. Kitto, as you slide in your
my
tools. There's definitely a groove that has had multiple thieves' tools in there before, and you recognize that likely this is a kind of thing that they do really to ward off the black mark rather than anyone else. And you click it open and it swings, and you can take it off without unlocking the door. It's like a padlock. You can take it off without unlocking the door, and the trap is fine, so you're fine.
Easy peasy. Is there any danger to opening the door? Then no, that I could tell with that investigation roll.
No, there is not. There is enough space for gears to go underneath the door if you wanted to send gears in first, but you won't be able to see him. It's up to you.
I feel like either way we're going to end up fighting this thing. We might as well hang in.
Yes.
Okay.
Works for me.
Send gears in.
Holding things though.
You can send gears in, but we'll only hear it getting crunched.
No, I meant send gears in underneath and then straight after open the door so we can all see. We're not going inside, so the ranged people can fire some shots. The melee people can get to the side of it and rush in once the shots have gone off. So then we're all in there and, element of surprise and the likes,
Right.
I read it worked somewhere. I mean, you could probably tell if something like that would work.
Fine, yeah.
Okay. Right. If people are holding things, can I please know what people are holding? So Nerin's holding Radiant Sunbolt. You're reckoning a second level spinny orb. You're holding Panache.
Can I hold a blood curse?
Depends on what the blood curse is. If it's a reaction, no, but if it's a bonus action, yeah.
No, it's one when I have a wisdom save disadvantage.
I think you have to send it to the chat. I don't know.
I just need to amplify it.
I would like to hold a chalice taking, please.
What are you holding? Which chalice? Chalice. You're holding chalice. I was like, you're holding the brain. I don't have.
It's okay.
Ezra, are you holding anything?
I'm going to hold Fairy Fire.
Fairy Fire.
Fabulous. Light anything.
Good idea.
Okay, day. So, are you sending gears in?
Humanoid. God damn it. It's fine. I can use a different thing.
I'm going to send gears in.
I was going to say it's not a humanoid, so you're not going to. I'll say you can hold something else, Luca, because it's not a humanoid.
No, it's I can still do internal voices. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to send gears in once the door is open a little bit, so we can see him the whole time by the door opening.
Okay. Yeah. So I've lost a dice. I'll find it.
It'll be a nightmare for the next.
Leave me alone. I'm really tired. Okay. So.
You said open the door.
Nope. I will kick all from this goddamn game, and I will not regret it.
Misa, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
Thank you. Okay, now I need to make some here-there checks for Gears. So, Gears is going in presumably not sneakily.
No, he's lit up nice and bright. He's kind of doing a little. I reckon I'd tell him, like, go in there and try and attract as much attention to yourself as possible, but keep walking in a straight line.
Okay, so
a suicide mission.
Yep.
I'll repair him.
Walks in this way, like straight. Oh god, let me fucking do the thing. Roll 20. Gears walks straight in that way, shining a light, tapping his little feetsies. Bang, bang, bang. Hello, friends. I'm here. What's Gears AC is 15, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the bonus to attack on you? Oh, you've got a reach as well. Okay, +6. Natural 1, natural 1, natural ones. They rolled 2 natural ones. It rolled 2 natural ones. It rolled 2 natural ones. So you guys open the door just a tiny little bit, and Gears goes walking through, and it's like bang, 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 and it's shining this like massive light, and you see out of the dark to the left of Gears, this tentacle whip out 2 of them, one after another, and try and hit Gears. I just fucking miss. He's not expecting Gears to be that small, and completely miss him. Absolutely. Unfortunately.
Gears lives!
And that's where we're going to roll initiative, because I'm going to say you guys can't.
Yeah!
No. Okay. How far's the range on people's things?
60 foot.
Okay, you can hit it.
Okay.
If anyone
60 foot as well.
Also 60 foot.
Hey.
So, the creature itself is here. So, any of you who have actions that are long enough to hit it, if you're stood out there, you won't be able to get it. You'll have to have moved in.
I'm gonna do my amplify.
Okay. God, okay. We're
I
gonna have
can
to do
get
this
it.
one at once.
Yeah.
Let's start with Hathor.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody roll initiative for me as well.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to do it in initiative order, actually?
Yeah, roll initiative.
Yeah, that'll work. Hey.
I'm doing good today.
Yeah.
Is initiative plus bless? It is bless for initiative, or is it? I never remember what.
I don't think so.
Bless.
The initiative's technically a dex check.
Yeah.
Thank you. I knew it was technically something else, but I couldn't remember what it was.
No, bless is for attack rolls and saving throws.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. It doesn't affect initiative directly. One second, sorry, I'm trying to get the music to work for me.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, roll 20, stop being a bitch.
See.
No, roll 20's like, I don't care. I'm gonna be annoying.
See. Technically, if we got the drop on these things, if we're all rushing in, or are we still sticking with the
you get a surprise round, yes.
Okay.
This is your surprise round.
Cool.
Because you've held.
Okay.
This is the surprise round that you have.
Cool.
Okay. Okay. Where's everybody? I want my roll 20. Let me have the music either. Come on. 10. Does Gears get a separate turn to you?
He does, I think. Yes, I think he does. I will roll a dex check. I will roll +3, a d20 +3.
Yep. I don't have a token.
Oh wow!
So I can't put him on the thing. There we go. Thank you, music, for functioning.
Oh, I like this music.
It's pretty good. It's a Caribbean vibes.
It's Death's Door.
Ooh.
Avarice.
I like it.
It's good. I have enjoyed it. Ruth will recognize it because it's what Tim's been playing in Gims and Gams.
Yeah, Gims and Gims.
Gims and Gims. We love Gims and Gams. Okay. Oh god, why did I add so many creatures to this turn order? I hate myself. Okay, Cacula got a 4. So you're definitely shut the fuck up, Hathor. 16 on initiative for S. 22 on initiative for Lusa. 14 for Nerin. Kitto, what did you get on initiative?
18.
Fabulous. 18.
It is in the chat.
Yes, I'm just scrolled up.
Oh, don't worry.
22. Good initiative rolls, everyone. Apart from Cacula.
Hey, even sometimes it works to go last.
I mean, it's more useful for his class, probably. Can I have initiatives on these 3, please? What's your initiative bonus, sir? +2. 5. Great. Helpful. 5. And then on you. You have a bad dex. Yeah. Oh, 21. You. And what about you? You don't have that better dex. 10. Okay, and 19 for gears.
Yep.
I cannot add gears to the order because unfortunately
he doesn't have a thing.
Doesn't have a thing, but he's before Kitto.
Yep, I will fix that for next time. I promise.
It's fine. I don't think we expected gears. So,
nope.
Okay. So held actions are going to go off. Let me show you the creature that you're attacking before your held actions go off, because
Money's on Displace a Beast.
Money's very right.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. It's a boy. Can I have on token layer, please? It's a Displace a Beast. Yes. So held actions, please. In turn order. Lusa.
Okay. Yep. Done my thing. Has put in the chat again.
Yes. Amplified. So what does it make?
Next wisdom save has to make before its curse has disadvantage.
Okay. Next wisdom save has disadvantage. Got it.
Yep.
Okay. So next up in the turn order, Kitto.
Panache, I will also send it to the chat. Sorry, I'm just having difficulty with my. Sorry, I'm having difficulty with my window size. It's not letting me scroll, which is really annoying.
Sometimes you have to sort of.
Sorry, I'm going to reload it. Apologies for the delay.
Yes, that's fine, Nerin.
I do believe I am just about within 60 feet, so.
Yep. What does Panache do? What save am I making for Panache?
I think it's an insight check. It is an insight check. I'm just also going to put it check.
Okay. They're not particularly wise.
There you are.
Okay, so as an action, if the creature, okay, the creature is hostile to you.
Yes.
So it would have disadvantage on attack rolls targets other than you.
Yes.
Okay, let's see what it does. Yeah, it rolled an 8.
Okay, I got a total of 11.
Well, it's still more than an 8.
Yay!
Because it Displace a Beast, funnily enough, are not known for their wisdom.
That's great. Love to see it. Okay.
So it is panached.
That does go away once someone is hostile to it. So fuck, that's going to be very imminently.
That's very imminently because you were at the top of the order.
If we'd roll, I wish I'd rolled later. It's fine. Carry on.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You're up.
Yep. Fairy Fire is going off.
60 foot. It needs to make a dex save, right?
Yeah, I fully suspect these things are good at that. Like they are Displacer Beasts. They're nice and thingy. DC 17. You never know.
Save. What's my dex save? 14 plus 6 is a 20.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah, they are unfortunately quite good at being hippos.
Are they, just out of interest, just for placement? It's a 20-foot cube.
Yes. Do you want to put the cube down for me?
I will do my best to do so. Just trying to get. I'll do it somewhere else, and then I'll place it.
Then
so
move.
5,
Yeah,
10, 15, 20. So it would have been about. If I move. Oh no! Fucking. I've lost access to moving it. I physically cannot move it. It's not letting me. I've verified all of us. Oh no, there we are. It's working now. Okay.
Well done, Ezra.
Is that any more?
Yeah,
any around there? Or?
No, just him.
Okay, cool. If it misses, I'll just dispel it. Like, I can concentrate on it, but I can't move it, so I'm just going to leave it.
Okay, there you go. There's gears. I've managed to put gears on the map by giving him a little gear token. Okay, so Nerin's doesn't go off because it's too far, which will bring us to Hathor. Your held action, please.
Yeah, I'm guessing I'm not allowed to shift.
No, your held action is your held action, I'm afraid.
That is absolutely fine. Spin orb.
Spin orb. Roll.
Spin orb.
Spin the orb, please. They don't have a great AC. Yeah, they don't have a AC that good. That's definitely, they've got a lot of hit points, but not good AC. Roll damage for me.
We'll go with thunder to be safe.
Thunder damage, very nice. Yes, he definitely takes all of that. Nice. And you cast out your hand, and there's a crackling boom, and this creature howls and hisses and snarls at you, and its little whipping tendrils flick around it. Okay, that ends your turn. Your surprise round, and Cacula, your surprise round, please.
I just taken the chalice.
Yep, boom, chalice is up. Okay.
It ain't that deep.
So, now that Gears is shedding enough light for you guys to see, I will put the other creatures you can see on this layer. Boy. And then just at the edge here, a bigger boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
And you can see another boy. You can only just see, no, you can't see any of the others because the light range isn't big enough. So there you go.
Okay.
Dire displays a beast?
It's not that big.
I've seen some adult ones, like some homebrew on Arcana recently. I think I know what they are.
Very nice.
Okay, so that will bring us to the top of the turn order, which brings us back to
Luga. There we go.
Internal voices.
Yeah. And it was that one I cast it on.
It was that one you cast it on.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw. It has disadvantage on it, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Disadvantage for whiz saves. It's just a +1 to whiz. Fail with an 11.
Nice.
So
disadvantage on attack rolls.
Disadvantage on attack rolls. Happiness.
Nice.
Okay. So I'm just going to put a ping on him because he has disadvantage on attack rolls.
Cool.
He is bad. Okay. Are you going to move?
Yeah, I'll move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it a bonus action to do my damage for swords? I forget.
Yeah, but you still got a bonus.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, it's a D8 now. Oh.
Stings, doesn't it?
That's fine.
Yep. So bonus action.
It's scary though. Yep. Just the one, yeah.
But yeah.
Cool, that's me.
That's the benefits and downsides of blood hunters. So
yeah, should not have run in.
This boy can see you, and he's like, "Delicious, a man. I shall consume him."
He's just a little boy. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
No, it's coming for you.
Just out of curiosity, what's in the warehouse?
A fair amount of large enclosed boxes.
Okay.
So it bounds towards you. don't think it needs to get that close. How close do you need to get, sir, to do your attacks? Because you have range. You have range. Well, no, you need to get close to do your bite. So I guess you'll ping up to do your bite. And this creature looks bigger than the other one that was attacking.
Oh, that's a problem.
And has this huge vicious maw, and he's going to go for Luther. So what's the attack? Bite attack is not going to hit with a natural 6.
Nope.
And then 2 tentacle attacks. He comes spinning around. 11%. So 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
And then higher than that to hit for the second one. So that's D6, D8. 3, 4, 7. So you take 14 damage from the first one.
Okay.
And then from the second one, you take 7. It gets an extra thing on that. So it has the ability Slay Foe. And you started this attack without all of your hit points because Blood Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
So it actually, that's bad damage. That's really good damage, which means it's bad for you. Okay. 7, 10, 18, 24.
24. It's nice math, though. I'll take nice math.
Yeah, and it just springs around and hits you. And it has a very particular thing, so it is going to pull away. You do get an opportunity attack.
Cool. Use it on the one which has got blue curse.
That is going to hit. Yes, 7 slashing damage to it. Yep. Okay, cool. Plus the 5. It's not resistant to anything, so it just takes all of that. Fabulous.
Cool.
It hisses and then darts back into the shadows over here, and I'm going to make a stealth check to see whether or not it can hide, because it has the ability to take a bonus action to hide. Stealth. Yeah. It's gone. You've got no idea where that is.
Right. Okay.
It is finished. And that's it. And that will bring us to next in the turn order, which is Gears.
Gibby.
Is Gears. What's Gears up to?
Gears is going to make him take the dodge action.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to stay in there to keep giving light.
I mean, he could go and try and get on the ceiling.
Oh, hell yeah. Hide in one of the little like electric lights at the top.
He'd have to go, well, there aren't electric lights, not yet. You don't get electricity. Electricity doesn't exist.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But he could go over this way and then use his it would take his full turn, but he could probably get himself up on the ceiling.
Would that leave the rest of the room in darkness?
No,
again?
The ceiling's not high enough for that.
Okay, then yes. Yeah, he'll do that. He'll run to cover.
And he is hovering on the light.
He'll just stay there. So, like, if you want to take him off,
I was going to say, do you want me to remove him from the initiative order now?
Yeah, he's just going to stay and be the light.
Okay, so I'm just
the
going
light of our life.
He has to take the action to become a ceiling lamp. I'll put little wings on him so I know I can't attack him, and I will remove him from the turn.
It's a little like Pixar lamp.
Yeah. He's like got his little legs, and they're like stuck to the ceiling, and he's just like
trying to squish the ceiling.
Having a great time. Gears is on the ceiling. So after Gears, it is now Kitto. Kitto, you're up.
Yeah. Gonna run in. We're going to bonus action dash.
Yep.
And we're going to get in between these two lovely friends here. What?
I got hit, so I need to make a concentration thing,
Concentration check, please. Yes, a con save.
Cool.
Half damage, 12. You're fine. Yeah.
And take necrotic shroud. So I need a charisma save from both of them.
Yes. Guess what? They're not good at charisma.
Quite a low DC, to be fair.
They have a -1. That's
okay.
What's your DC?
13.
Both fail.
Cool.
Both of them got a 14, so both of them just fail.
Wait, they both got a 14?
Yeah, they rolled. I've now moved the dice.
They rolled
a 14. -2 is 12.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Yes, sorry, I've now moved.
I was going to say 14 is above 13.
No. They rolled the 14 and then they have negative modifiers. So
absolutely fine.
They fail. Let me bound their thing on. They're frightened, right? For the first
They are frightened of me for a round.
Yes. Got it. Thank you. Fabulous.
And I am spooky.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm really tired tonight, hence the...
It's okay. You've got a lot. You've had a lot on. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't
you
worry
have, and you're doing great.
You are doing really well, honestly.
Why don't you even apologize?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Cool.
And honestly, I do love that the new verbal thing has become Okie Day.
Sorry.
No, I love it. I love it.
I didn't even realize I was doing it.
I will pay real money for it to last forever.
This is like firmly affectionate.
As you're up with Nerin on deck.
Okay. Okay. So the melee people have ran in. Okay. This adult one here.
You can't see him.
Okay, that's fine.
He is hidden.
Okay, I'm just wanting to work out what the doors of this room are, because I know window, and that's the door, but I know it's also not. So
no, it's not. This area is blocked off by what appears to be significant amounts of crates, and it's gone behind it, and you can't see it.
Okay, cool.
Over here in the back corner, there is what appears to be an office.
Is that this?
But the stairs are damaged and destroyed, and this window here is damaged and destroyed. You're pretty sure that they've probably trashed it, but the office is in darkness and you can't see anything in there, I'm afraid. You can't see anything past, like, here.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. In that case, then, I'm going to go 5 to 30. I'm going to command Damocles to charge.
Yep.
This one.
Okay.
And I'm going to do the same.
Okay. Yep.
So that is an action to move again and do an attack, right? Charging.
Charge doesn't exist in 5e.
Okay.
Unless you're a Minotaur.
Are you a Minotaur?
Which you're not. Wrong character.
Not in this game.
Charge doesn't exist in 5e. You can't take your movement to do an attack.
Oh, I cry internally. Okay. In that case, then, what can I do instead? Fuck. Hey, Luther.
Yeah.
Do you want a nice thing?
Depends what it is.
It's a very nice thing that you'll love.
Go for it. Yeah.
There he goes again.
Off you go. Yep. I'm just gonna like.
Can I put a lightning bolt? So
yes,
no
absolutely. So remember, you've got haste up.
Yeah.
It's sort of like, it looks like a little sort of scarab beetle kind of thing, and I just kind of pop it on your back and like, this is gonna sting. Boop, and it's like gives a little arcane jolt.
Oh, let's fucking go. Come on, motherfucking profane soul. It's Lola.
Hi, Lola.
Okay. Damocles will go.
Yes, Damocles have got 40 foot, so he can move a bit further.
Yeah. It's about the closest he can get. So
I mean, he can take his action to move if you want. But...
he'll move the full.
Yep, full. Okay.
He will go the distance. Yeah.
Does that end your turn, Ez?
Yes, that's all I can do.
That will bring us to Nerin with Hathor on deck.
I'm gonna run into the room.
Very good.
Right into the middle.
Yep.
Like the little silly boy I am.
You're a wonderfully silly boy, Nerin. We love you.
And then I'm gonna see. I think I could punch. I'm gonna punch
so many of them.
This one over here. Can you see my thing? Is it on view? Yes, it is. Yes. I'm gonna punch this one then.
Absolutely, you may punch him. Go for it.
With my radiance.
Lights on that one. Oh, fairy fire.
No, he's got he saved on fairy fire. He's got
okay. Yeah, it's mine.
Dispelled fairy fire as well.
Internal voices up.
Cool.
Because fairy fire is concentration, so it's dropped so that haste can go up.
I'm rolling with advantage, so there's just two of them.
Rolls. Yep, no worries. But both hit. They do not have a good AC.
There is a damage.
Okay.
There is another damage.
Woo! Nice.
And now I roll I'm using key to do two more.
2 more. Go for it.
So I do it again with advantage.
Yep.
So
Absolutely.
that it's done. Oh, and I've got plus bless to all of these.
You do. If it doesn't hit, they both hit, so you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah. If it doesn't hit, I'll let you know with. Of course, then you can use the.
Wait, does it just roll the same thing? It does roll again, doesn't it?
It does roll again. Yeah, you just happen to roll.
Yeah, I just happened to. Okay, cool.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Fabulous.
Thank you. That's
Very
done.
Good. No worries. That will bring us to Hathor. You're up. Garble, stop playing with the kittens and take a turn.
It's a little hard when they're standing on the laptop keys.
Mischief makers.
Yeah.
You don't need the laptop keys to say cast fireball.
Yeah.
There might be a problem if you cast fireball in this wooden warehouse where you want things in the boxes.
You know what?
I did think of this.
You're so clever.
See, you know what else I'm casting instead?
What else are you casting instead?
Scorching Ray at 4.
Very good. Go for it.
Nice.
I don't know how many that gives me.
Third gives you an extra.
4th
gives you 2 extra rays.
So I get 5. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I can see currently 4 of them. So
3 boys. You can see 3 boys.
I will move forward a little bit.
You can't see this boy. He's hiding. He's gone.
He's
hidden. You can't see.
Why? So rude.
Yeah, I mean, unless you have a passive perception of over 23, I don't think you can see him.
No.
He rolled pretty good on his stealth.
Okay, well, whichever one has been injured can have 1, and the rest of them can have.
Okay, yeah, this one is the most injured. He can have most. Okay, roll your attackers, please.
Yeah.
You can roll them with dice if it's easier to just roll them all together, baby.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
1.
No, natural 1.
2.
Yes, actually, they have an AC of 13.
Amazing.
So that's on this guy. Yep. Second on him. Yep. Yep.
That's my 5.
Yeah. Okay, so you don't get the injured one, but you get 2 on the other 2.
Yeah.
So roll damage for me. Okay.
1.
Yep. Yep.
2.
What? I've yeeted myself out of the fucking map.
Oh no.
Damn it, roll 20. Work for me, you useless bitch. Okay. Hey, Hathor.
1 gets 12. Yeah.
Guess what?
Am I on fire?
Your hair's on fire.
Nice.
Does that end your turn, Hathor?
Yes.
Okay. So at the end of your turn, something happens. Kitto, you're the one to see this because you're right in front of it. You're like stood where there should this looks like there should be there's like a door up here and some of this paneling here is broken. And you're like, okay, maybe they've trashed this area. And then instead of a creature coming, anything moving through here, you just watch as this massive creature, easily bigger than the other 2 that you've already seen, comes barreling straight through the wall here and just snarls at you. And it's real big. And the others immediately defer to it. This is clearly the Lord, the Alpha, the whatever you want to call it. It's clearly in charge.
Oh dear.
And it roars at you, and it comes bounding over. Displace a beast, Pack Lord.
Here he comes.
Oh Lord, he coming.
Well, Kitto, it's been real.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's fine, guys. You all stay over there. I'm okay over here.
Okay, so it's gonna go for. It's gonna get to here, and then it's gonna bite Kitto, and then it has the ability, I believe. Yep, its tentacles are long enough to hit Damocles. So it's going to go for a bite on Kitto and then 2 tentacles on Damocles.
At least Damocles is going down with me.
Get fucked.
You love it.
25 to hit Kitto.
That will hit, yeah. I'll uncanny dodge.
Yep. So you half it to 6.
Don't worry, baby. I'll do the maths today.
I'm so tired. And then this is on Damocles. Don't think that'll hit.
Hey. You're the only one going down today.
He gets another one.
Oh.
That might hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, fuck Damocles.
And
Kitto likes Damocles well enough.
That's quite a lot of damage. That's 14 plus 8.
22. Yep, you can take that, but ouch.
Yep, and it clonks. He gives this vicious roar, and the creature next to it is immediately like, oh, okay. And all of the other boys are like, oh, okay. So they now all have pack tactics. Guess whose turn it is?
Lola's.
No, it's not Lola's. It's not Lola's turn. This boy cannot move. This boy over here cannot move because it cannot move closer to Kitto.
I mean, it could run away though, if it wanted to. Oh,
but also it's real scared of the big boy.
Fair enough.
So it's just going to attack you twice at disadvantage with its tentacles, but it can't move close enough to get you to bite you.
All right, cool.
Oh no, it doesn't have a bite attack because the displacer beast only have tentacle attacks. So it's just going to roll twice at disadvantage because it's terrified. 22.
Will hit.
Oof.
Brutal.
Well, Kitto, it's been real.
And
fuck off.
Then the second one, also at disadvantage. 14's going to miss you then.
That will miss, yes.
Yeah. This boy is like, oh, I have to attack things, but also I can't. Scary boy. So it's going to go bounding over to Nerin. It will take an attack opportunity from Damocles. So if you want to roll that as Damocles will get a snap at it as it bounds over to Nerin to make an attack.
Boons.
Yes, yep. I'm back, sorry.
Damocles has an attack.
Damocles has an attack opportunity.
Yep, sorry about that. Yes, attack. Yeah, 8.
That will hit, yeah, roll damage.
Hey, yeah.
Yep, okay, so it takes
good stuff.
Damage, and it's going to go for you, Nerin. It's going to make 2 attacks with its tentacles. These are a disadvantage because of Kitto, though, because it's afraid. Oh, natural 1, so it misses you completely.
It does not hit.
Try again. 13?
Nope.
No,
nope,
didn't
nope,
think so.
Not hit.
It's expecting you to be taller, and it just swipes wide with these massive tentacles, and it doesn't go anywhere near you. This boy has disadvantage anyway, doesn't he? Because of Luther's thing.
Yep.
Wow, these guys aren't having a great time of it. However, they do have a really crazy movement, so he's going to come straight for Luther. Because they've got 50 foot of movement speed, so they're pretty chill about that. And it will try its tentacles. Actually, it's got range on the tentacles, so it'll stay over here whilst it does that.
Yeah, that's fair.
So disadvantage, attack on Luther. Not with an 8.
Nope.
Disadvantage, attack on Luther. Wow, be nice to not have to roll disadvantage at some point. 20 to hit.
20's gonna hit, yeah.
Yeah, okay, there we go. 13 damage.
I don't know if it makes a difference, but
yeah, it does. 19's, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, your race is increased. Yeah, 13 damage.
Okay.
Cool.
I do need you to make me a concentration check, please, sir.
Yeah, give us a sec.
Yeah, no worries.
41. I'm not bloodied yet.
Hey, that's good.
Hey.
Con save, yeah.
Yep. Cacula, you're up. Yep, you're still concentrating.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's half damage or 10, so you're fine.
Hello. I do have a plan.
Yep.
However, my main plan, as always, is let's not die. So
good plan. We love that plan.
It's fine.
Head in. How is everyone looking?
I'm
Lucy's
practically on
precisely
half.
bloodied.
Yeah, but I can go a few, like.
Okay. In that case,
like half health is still half health.
I'm gonna try and polymorph pack leader.
Okay.
Into a kitten. A kitten.
A kitten. Okay. You've got the range on polymorph? Yeah, you got the range on polymorph. It's crazy range.
60 feet. Yeah, I just checked. I was gonna try dominate beast, and then I was like, that's not a beast, is it? That's a monstrosity, surely.
Monstrosity, yes.
Some kind of thing.
Beasts do not count as beasts.
We're gonna have to do something about that cat though.
Why they called? That's why I thought it originally. I was like, that's so dumb.
I am sorry to tell you that they are proficient in wisdom saving throws, though.
Well, that's really annoying.
Okay, so what's your DC?
17.
Okay, it has a plus 6 to
bad.
this. Has plus 6 to this roll.
Still chances are you'll hit.
Decent.
I hope it dies. I hope we both die.
No, you don't.
I want to live.
It rolled a 17. So
F.
Rude.
Yeah.
Big F.
Big F. That's a
well, it was worth a
good shot though. No, absolutely was.
No, absolutely. It would have been very impressive for you to turn the displacer beast lord into a kitten.
I might, in fact, try again.
I think you should.
We shall see how this goes.
Yeah, do it. You've got the slots.
Yes, because I have a 5th level as well. Because I was like, well, we're probably going to have an investigating day today, so I won't, pick any of my useful spells to have my 1/5 level. I'll pick scrying. So that's not going to cut it. I think that's all I can do. Thank you.
Yeah,
but I think that's everything I can do this turn.
Got a bonus action.
No, because I already cast a spell. So okay. I mean, I guess I can I'll put my juice on my stick. So if I have to whack anything.
Chase up. Yeah. And you've automatically got that if things sit near enough for opportunity attacks, etc.
Now I've got a juicy stick. The end. By Niimi.
Okay. I'm hasted.
That
one's still got disadvantage. Let's go for this one.
Yep. Get him. You have 4 attacks if you take your bonus action attack.
Fuck yeah, I do.
Yes.
That's fine. I have 4 attacks.
Yeah, you've 4 attacks. Yes.
Nice. That one doesn't have.
Nope, not got anything up on Pollux yet. Yes. Look, these guys are chunky hit points, but they are not AC. That still hits.
Yeah.
An AC of 13.
Sorry about the math. 11, 20.
It's fine.
27.
I have rolled 20 doing all the math for me. I just input the numbers. It's fine. Okay, that's 4. Yeah, fucking brilliant.
27. Let's fucking go.
Thanks, Ezra. Good chunk out of this guy. He is now looking bloodied.
That'll be me.
Okay, it is now the Stalker's turn. It has been hiding. It is stealthy. Shh, you don't see it. And then suddenly you do see it because it dives out and comes snarling at you and takes a great big bite out of Ezra and then goes for Lusa with the...
Okay, now I might need the healing Cacula.
Crunchy Ezra? Crunchy Ezra at 19?
Miss. AC 20.
Why do you have such a bad AC? Slap Lusa.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll...
Slap Lusa?
Yep, that'll hit.
Oh, and actually I'm going to do its extra damage because you don't have all your hit points.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ooh.
So add another 8 to that. And because it didn't hit Ezra the first time, he's going to slap Ezra.
Oh, cheeky.
Yeah, I'll need the healing.
No, he misses. He misses with a 10.
Surprising no one Lufa needs healing.
He's going to stay there.
I can also help.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Mm-hmm.
Kitto, you're up. Ezra on deck.
Kitto's going to give a stab to the big boy man.
Big boy man, stab he. I'm afraid you must have to roll at disadvantage.
Well, I already rolled quite badly the first time.
Because big boy man doesn't appear to be in the place you expected.
Yay.
Because he's a displacer.
They were 2 bad rolls. 16 to hit.
That still hits him.
Nice.
Displacer beast do not have good AC.
Okay, do you want the necrotic damage separately or not?
Nope, they are not resistant to anything.
Yay.
Yes, it cannot anymore do the displacement because you hit it. So. Yeah.
Oh, that was a shit roll. I'm going to take a photo of this roll because it made me so sad.
Oh no, I'm so sorry, baby.
28 damage.
That good damage. Very good.
28 damage. And then I'm going to bonus action disengage from this boy.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll just come over here.
Okay, no worries.
So I may be less gotten, perhaps. And that's the end.
Fabulous. That will bring us to Ezra with Nerin on deck.
Okay, you know what it be. This one, I'm a bop. Bonus action is going to be for Damocles to move. Specifically, no, attack of opportunities. Just there.
Okay, boing, he got there.
So yeah, he's just going to go there. But yeah, Ezra is going to attack this guy.
Okay.
Here.
Roll to attack.
Disadvantage because of the shifty.
Yes, you have disadvantage because he a shifty boy. Displacement.
Okay.
Still hits.
Hey. That's
No longer has displacement up.
And I'm going to spend an arcane jolt to give healing to Luther.
Fabulous.
Much appreciated.
46 hit points on the way. There you go.
Oh, Cacula with all statue fired.
Ooh, nice 18.
42. Okay, I'm no longer bloodied.
Nice.
Barely, but you know.
Hey, look, you needed a secondary healer.
Yeah.
And second attack is now not disadvantaged because I've disrupted it by hitting him once, correct?
Yes.
Perfect.
It works the same way as like a the mountebank or anything like that. Once you hit him, or blur or anything like that, once you hit him, it doesn't reset until the next turn.
Fan dabby dozy. Give me a second. I'm just trying to Branding Smite. Can I pop that? Yep, cool.
It's bonus action. Yeah, you got. No, you had to use your bonus to tell Damocles to move.
Shit. Yes.
Sorry,
so
you hadn't given Damocles the attack at
No, I just said charge, didn't I? But
yeah, so I'm afraid you had to use your bonus action to give Damocles that.
God damn it, Shadow, making me think charge is a thing.
It's not a thing.
God damn it. Okay, second attack then.
Yep.
That's better.
Yep, that hits. Very good.
Yep. And
oh no. Just accidentally minus 100 hit points rather than 10.
I mean, I'll take it.
Now he has negative hit points.
Perfect. No, that is that's me.
Yep.
Done. As for Damocles, he's going to pop an attack on this boy.
He is at disadvantage because this boy has not yet had his displacements up.
That's fine. Hopefully, if he does hit, he can get disadvantage. Like,
it'll stop Nerin having disadvantage on the attacks. Yes.
Yeah.
He does hit.
Oh shit!
These guys have an AC of 13.
Hey.
Because he is real rough.
Let's
Nerin,
fucking go.
You are up with Hathor on deck.
It's me.
9 damage on that one, by the way.
Yeah, go.
Yep.
I want to try and punch the big boy. But I'm gonna go close to him.
Okay.
Because I want to see if I can stun him.
Oh, very good. Okay. You will get an attack of opportunity from this boy who's next to you.
Thank you. I love attacks of opportunities.
Okay. Identical attack.
Which one?
From the one that Damocles is next to. Yeah.
Wow.
He was gonna give disadvantage on the attack.
I'll roll it again for the disadvantage.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Still
it's fine. I haven't been hit yet, so it's
those bloody displacer beasts.
9 damage.
Thank you for your damage.
Yep. Okay. Now you're up against Big Boy, and Big Boy is no longer shimmery, so you can hit him without disadvantage.
I am glad. I am going to punch him.
Oop.
Here it comes. It's a punch.
Very
Can
good.
I hit?
That hits. Yep.
Marvelous. Here is some damage, and I am also stunning strike.
Stunning strike.
Since I never do this.
Stunning strike's really good.
I never do it because nothing ever seemed big enough to be worth it.
17, I'm afraid.
Oh no.
Yeah, you get loads of them though.
Yeah. You got all those key points.
I'm gonna Anyway, I've still got. I'm doing another punch.
Punch him again.
Sorry, punch him again.
Yep.
Thank you. Punch him again.
Hits. Very good.
Another one. Let's see if I can stun him again.
Go for it. Let's go. Come on. Constitution saving throw.
What is my thingy?
23.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, these guys have a +5 con. Well, this guy does anyway. He big boy.
It's very fair. I'm gonna punch him 2 more times anyway.
Go for it.
Because I don't like him.
No, he big boy. He's got these massive curls.
I would like to specifically jab him in the kidneys.
Absolutely.
He has kidneys.
He does have kidneys. Yes.
Not the kidneys.
The second one misses. The first one hits.
I have blessed, but I doubt it can do enough to make it.
No, it would be just under, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Because even with a 4, that would only hit a 13, and this guy has a slightly higher AC than that.
That is fair.
Okay. Does that end your turn, Nerin?
That does, in fact, end my turn.
Hathor, you're up.
Wow.
Did we lose you briefly, Angel?
Yeah, you did.
I'm sorry, I did not. I noticed when you tried to get back in, I was like, where have you gone?
Yeah, no, I was moving downstairs. Yes. I'm taking a
You could just type your words if you wanted
to.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Doesn't hurt.
Oh, okay, what are you doing, baby?
Casting banishment on big boy, please. I think I'm in range. Or I was in range. I'm still in range.
Charisma saving throw, right?
Yeah.
He does not have a modifier for this, so we'll see. Nope.
Good shit.
Bye-bye. He is gone. Ya yeet. He has disappeared. He is no longer on this plane of existence.
Cool. And then Hathor is going, great, don't let me get hit, and backing the fuck up out of there.
I'm the best.
All right, very fair. Displace beasts now. Big boy's gone. They're like, oh no, oh no, oh no. What do we do? Attack these things. Great. Okay, we can do that. So this one who still has disadvantage is going to inch very slowly closer to Luther and try and attack Luther. But he has disadvantage because Luther has made him sad.
What he do?
I feel bad for killing them.
They would kill you.
Yeah.
No, disadvantage, not advantage. Roll 20. Miss. Both of them swipe wide.
Yeah.
This one's going to go for one tentacle on Lucer and one tentacle on Ezra over Lucer's head. So this one's on Lucer. Nope. And this one's on Ezra. 21! That actually does hit you, Ezra! Ha ha! Did we lose moves?
Sorry, no, I was muted.
Okay.
Yep. Apologies. Yes. Okay, that hits. How much? What are you whacking me for?
11.
11. Okay.
And then this boy over here is going to bound down where his boss used to be. And actually, he's going to stay 10 foot back. And he's going to go for one on Kitto and then one on Nerin. Kitto. 22 to hit?
Will hit, yes. Uncanny dog, please.
Uncanny dog, please. Okay.
Damocles is the uncanny dog.
6
thank you. 6 damage for me.
Okay, and then on you, Nerin. 14's gonna miss, right? 14 hits you? Oh dear. Maybe need to get you some better, at least a buff in armor.
Yeah.
You take 9 damage.
Oh, doesn't hit.
Okay, fabulous. Great. Excellent, fabulous. You do not take any damage. Cacula, you are up with Luther on deck.
I'm sure people be looking bad, yes?
I'm okay for now.
Most of them are vaguely okay. Some people have taken some hits, but they're not terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries.
If I can kill this, I'm laughing.
Okay. I'll try it one more time. Especially since it's like right there.
You're polymorphing the stalker.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again.
Okay. Stalker, wisdom saving throw. He does not have wisdom saves, unlike his boss. He becomes
Yay!
Hey.
If I go and scoop him up,
he will claw
is that
you.
putting me in this dude's range?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Okay. This is like a walled office, right?
No,
Hello.
It's some like boxes that are stacked.
Oh, this area here.
The one at the front, yes. The one at the back is not.
Okay. It's stacked boxes.
Yes.
Okay, can I reach over and put the kitten in the stacked boxes? Like in between them.
Try, I guess. Roll me.
Or are they too tall? Because I'll just walk over to like.
Yeah. It's more, can you pick up this very unhappy kitten that's going to definitely claw your face off?
Oh, valid.
Like, just because you made him a kitten doesn't mean he ain't pissed as fuck.
No, I know.
So I guess roll me, it's going to have to be athletics. You're picking it up, you're trying to grapple it.
Okay.
Need to find the acrobatics.
I'm gonna roll
now.
Sorry.
Yeah, you turned it into a cat, which means I've got to find the stats. Give me a second. Okay, tiny beast. Okay, cool. Yep.
Not bad actually.
What
16?
Yeah. Let me roll for a cat. It has acrobatics. I can't do maths anymore. It succeeds because I rolled a 16 and it has a bonus.
Aww.
It's an 18. But I could not just
a number bigger than 16.
I just couldn't add 16 and 2. This is how tired I am.
Yeah.
Rude.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it can just go on its merry way then, but that's my action anyway.
It slips out of your arms and kisses
Yeah,
you.
that's fine. Yeah.
Are you? Is that it?
I just want to double check the my mantle.
Yes.
Because I can't remember. It is a bonus action.
It is a bonus
action. Can I hide,
hide,
please?
You can duck behind those boxes next to you. Yes.
Thank you.
Roll stealth. At advantage, but you have advantage on stealth.
I'm very sorry, I forgot to roll my con again.
For internal voices. You already rolled your con. I asked you to roll it after you took the damage. Yeah.
I thought it was
23.
Oh, no, for the other one. Okay, yeah, internal voices drops. You are hidden.
Okay.
Cacula. You need to move one over for me so that you can actually hide in a place that isn't in plain sight, but you are hidden. No, other way. Into the boxes, dear. Yep, you are hidden. Okay, Lusa, you're up. You are hasted.
Yep, let's kill this one, please.
Go for it, roll to attack.
And attack I shall.
Yes. Yes, you're doing all of these damages.
Doing great, loving it.
Yeah, good damage as well. Oh god, okay. Too many damages. He is really fucked up. Luther, how do you want to do this?
Just
last 10.
As awful as it sounds, I'm going to cut off one of its waggly tails.
the huge, like, tendril type things that come off from the back of its neck, and as you cut one off, you've clearly cut an artery of some kind, and it hisses and howls and screams as it dies.
So Malutha doesn't like being attacked.
Yeah, apparently not. Does that end your turn, Lisa?
I will. No, it's fine. Actually, yeah, I'll just move on.
Okay. Brings us to the kitten, which is pissed off. So it's going to run at Ezra.
I'm just checking something over my fingers up by 1d8.
Okay.
You know my healing.
Yeah, I think it does.
It does. I will double check because I don't want to get like extra healing that isn't deserved. Still not the character sheet.
I think it's your Hemocraft die, which means it would. Okay, this cat can only attack Ezra with a natural 20.
Bring it.
No. It's a very angry tiny kitten.
Okay.
But it's a kitten. It's just
We
pissed
call
off.
it Lola.
Yep.
Oh.
Kitto, you're up. Ezra, you're on deck.
Okay.
I'm here. Hello.
Hello.
I will stab the man.
Stab the man. Go for it. Roll to attack.
That is a 19 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
No, it's still 1d6.
Oh, okay. Well, go. The d6. Nice.
34 damages.
Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. He
a more normal roll from me.
He bloodied now.
Good.
Okay.
Very good. And then can I just run off to like here?
Yep.
Because I would like to preserve my physical form. Thank you. That is it.
Ezra, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm sorry, as adorable as it is, I have to hit it because it.
Oh, don't.
If you hit it stops being a kitten.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Can I shout? Can I shout that?
You'll
So
need
has
a way of
this
stealth.
has this been
fine.
has this been audibly said?
No.
I will. Yeah, I will happily give up my stealth in order. Like, if I can still see, and Ezra's right there. So if I see I going to attack it, I'll say, "Don't! You'll turn it back into the big form, and that's much worse."
All right. I'll instead go risking attack of opportunity, I'm guessing.
Yeah, okay. This creature can only hit you if it rolls a natural 20.
Yeah, it's just a cat.
walk off. It doesn't have a bonus to its attack modifier.
Okay.
You have an AC of 20. It doesn't have a bonus to its attack modifier. It's a kitten.
He's in like the kitten stage where their tails are little triangles. But he's just really
that's
mad.
adorable. That
He's
is
really
Just really angry.
First attack.
Go for it. Yep.
He's a
Second
good
attack.
lad.
Look, these guys have an AC of 13. They're just full of hits.
Luther, are you hurt?
I'm okay. Save it for like when I'm really bad.
Okay, in that case, then, are you hurt?
Who hurt?
You.
Kitto.
Me? Oh yes, but I'm not bloodied. I'm okay.
Okay. Cacula? No, where's Cacula?
Oh, I see you're pointing. I thought you were just on a Zoom call being like, you.
No, I'm basically everyone within 30 feet. Is anyone hurt?
No, I
Everyone's
literally
fine.
have not been touched. I am full.
Okay.
This was not meant to be a hard fight. It was meant to be a fun fight some displacer beasts fight.
Okay.
It's good. You're succeeding.
I'm gonna 1 per 4d6 extra damage from Archangel on this one.
Okay, roll the damage. Nice. It is really rough now. That's real bad. Okay. That end your turn.
Damocles, I'm gonna say Damocles, like, attack that one. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
And try and attack.
Go for it. Roll to attack. Yep. Yep. Cool. Nerin, you are up. Hathor, you're on deck.
My own mini display. Yeah, boy. I'm here.
Yeah.
I've managed to charge my headphone again.
Yeah.
Hey.
Can I flank with Damocles?
No, I'm afraid you can't flank with Damocles.
How sad.
I'm sorry. It would make my combat really, really broken if you could vanquish Damocles.
That is very fair. I'm just going to punch the guy next to Damocles then.
Go for it. Roll to attack.
With my Radiant.
Okay. Very good.
Because it's fun and shiny.
It's fun.
Thank
and shiny.
you.
I agree.
It's fun, shiny. I like shiny things.
It also makes your gloves glow wonderfully. The 12 misses, the 24 hits.
I get a D4, but it's a 1.
Oh, that doesn't matter. The 13 hits. So
oh, good. Marvelous.
Both hit.
We love to see.
13, so you get 2
good stuff.
13 damage. Nice. Okay, this thing is looking real bad.
Yay. We like to look bad.
Go for it
Okay,
again.
now I'm gonna get key point and more Radiance.
Get him.
I'm shiny.
You're so shiny. Both hit. Roll damage.
It's because I'm
Yep.
brothers with Cacula, so I'm now shiny too. That's
Hey,
how
Nerin.
it works.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Nerin is probably just saying to himself, I'm so shiny. I'm so shiny.
And as he goes, I'm so shiny, and you poof out, and it goes, poof, and this creature howls, and the radiant energy destroys it. Okay, Hathor, you're up.
Yes.
There's one boy left, and he's looking real bad.
Yeah, I would like to spinny orb him,
May
please.
spinny orb him. Roll to attack with your spinny orb.
I'll just first.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't need any more than first. It's fine. Yes, roll damage. Yep, that's him gone. How do you want to do this? What damage type is it?
Oh, I will keep it in fire.
And how does it look? Tell me how Flaming Castle looks. Sending
On fire,
orbs.
throwing fire.
Yeah, it's very dramatic. On fire, throwing fire.
I'll do a Liam O'Brien.
And the orb shoots out and hits you. You know, Gabriel, that you have about 50 seconds before Big Boy comes back.
Yeah.
So we'll leave it there for tonight, and you can decide what you're doing about Big Boy.
I have an idea.
Next time.
Okay, very exciting.
Could we put the cat in the bag of holding?
It would immediately kill the cat, and then it would be a displacer beast.
But it'd be in the bag of holding.
Be a problem.
But a displacer beast that wouldn't be able to breathe. I like this plan.
But it would still trash all of your stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
You have a lot of stuff in there, and some of that stuff is really powerful.
Yeah.
True. Maybe it would destroy some of the powerful stuff that we don't know what to do with.
That would not be a good thing. What happens when people last destroy things? Here.
Didn't we get another bag of holding that's like empty that we're going to take?
I think as notably decent. I think as notably decent people, we shouldn't resort our combat tactics to drowning a kitten inside a bag.
I was gonna say you're just drowning a kitten.
I never said that.
Like you're literally drowning a kitten. This is drowning a kitten.
It's drowning a kitten in a sack.
I was gonna release it into the wild.
It's an evil kitten. Evil.
They're a kitten.
We could have went to the forest, opened it up, off he goes.
Yeah, but he'd be dead because bags of
Off he
holding
goes
contain
into
air.
the woods.
So you just
Off he
dump
goes
a
into the
dead
woods.
displacer beast kitten into the woods.
It's not a kitten, it's a big full displacer beast.
We'll give him a snorkel.
Also, I would say that if you put a kitten into a bag of holding and then after an hour, the kitten, like after 5 minutes, the kitten suffocated and became a displacer beast, it would destroy the bag of holding because the bag of holding is not big enough to contain a large creature. So it would tear your bag of holding to pieces, which would be a problem because bags of holding are not cheap.
Interesting to think about, though, and a good suggestion, Dick.
We're not drowning.
Worthy of discussion.
I never said we would.